There we go. That's where I'm missing. Wait, why am I hearing myself right now? What? That's pretty odd. Maybe now? Maybe now? No? Nothing. Okay. Weird. I was hearing myself for a bit there through my streaming PC. Right, so we are going to be following a few teams. Marked, Heat, and Iron. Is it one? They are, I guess, hiding screens for the queue, which is weird. And then there's Husker, Sim, and Jowo. And then Isaac. Isaac? Oh, he had to turn on his delay, so that should be coming in a minute. Yeah, Isaac rallied. And Exact. We're all going to turn on their delay here shortly. Okay, Isaac is rallied and Exact are all back. I set them to like 720 non-60 just to be. Oh, ow, holy shit. Sorry about that. Setting that so that I don't have to deal with, 9 Twitch windows running at once. It's coming back now. Well, I do have not literally 9 Twitch windows running at once, but I would prefer to have Twitch windows running at 720p 30 for 6 of them. There you go, he's back. They don't have 720p, so we're doing 480 for now. We'll up them as we actually, if we actually are watching them at any given time. All right. Big tournament, all big streamers in it. Not all of them, but a lot of big streamers in it. Ready to learn some stuff here today. Right. Make sure I have my chat windows up and working, which I do. I'll be interested to see the loadouts, and I'll probably check out a lot more teams' loadouts as we go through. And then, trying to figure out how I want to do scoring, as I can keep up with it. We shall see. So a few people are in here. How's it going, everybody? Appreciate you stopping by. Good lord, my hair's worse than I thought it was. I should have dunked in some water earlier. Yeah, I'll switch over to the other screen once the gameplay is going, so it won't matter too much. Ugh, I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly, because the honeycomb design on the side of my Ponage Ultra Custom, I can click the buttons by pressing on the housing too hard. Disappointing in the rigidity of that. That's unacceptable. This fucking, I know it's not an ultralight by any means, but this like $22 for a wireless keyboard and mouse by on Amazon that I use for my stream PC. it doesn't do that with its side buttons. It has side buttons. And I can't squeeze it and make them press or even make the thing creak. And my my Model O, which doesn't have holes in the side of it, but it is very light, I have to squeeze much harder to get it to do anything. Much, much harder. All right, it looks like the lobby is starting to fill up. So we should have games coming through soon. I'm excited for 5 games, 25 for a win, I think 15 or 20 for second. I think it's 15 for second, 1 point per limb, etc. Um, 122 in the lobby, so there's a little more to add before they will be in game. Grab that link. All right, we are set up and ready to go. Waiting for the games to get going, but I'm hyped for this. I've been waiting literally like a month for this. Actually, a month and a half. It was like early December when they did the qualies. He's taking camos off of the guns. That's funny. Let's see. So it looks like FFAR plus SPR for OP marked. I'm not sure that Eat's gonna have is showing up. I'm seeing some DMRs, but I wonder if that's just leftover classes. DMR HDR looks like possible. AMAX. Probably gonna get HDR out of Iron. Let's see what Isaac is probably gonna be running the FAR and HDR. Rallied looks like he might be going DMR Mac 10 question mark. I see a lot of DMR here. A little bit surprising. I expect to see a little bit of Car 90K. Here's AMAX Mac 10 out of Exact. And then let's take a look over at Huskers, Jowo, and Exact. Which will have looking like an FFAR, maybe FFAR car out of Huskers, because that's what he has been running a lot of. And once the game starts, I'll switch over the view. But can't see Sims right now. And Joe's probably going to use, I would say, AMAX MP5 maybe. I'm not sure. I've been following Joe as closely lately, so we shall see. But he's got an AMAX on his character, so we shall see. Oh, yeah, there we go. What a shitty thumbnail that pulled. Sim might be running DMR. I have not been following Symphony lately. I've been watching it much. So, I don't know. I see, and in the backgrounds here, I'm seeing... Is that a RAM? I see DMR. Definitely FFAR up front here. Trying to get some ideas of what people might be running. Let's go find some other people to just check out briefly. I suspect Kaylee will still be running DMR. Did she? Really short haircut. Been a little bit surprising. Tommy on a low question mark. Be weird to see. Tifu's running his RAM, of course. Might see some car play out of the Unrational, but it looks like he might be running AMAX. Fucking currently, Bobby Poff is looking at Street Sweeper. Okay, weird. R FFAR and then AMAX Mac 10 for... Oh, and also DMR Mac 10 are the classes that Swag has set up. So I'll have to keep an eye out on those, see what's going on there. Kitty. Cats on the table. They are taking a long time to get going. I maybe we should have waited to start streaming. Okay, I want to run a few just general comparisons with guns real quick, just to give you guys some ideas about meta right now of what we might see. So for close and also for like some sniper secondary comparisons of what we're going to be seeing, definitely going to see, let's do like closer range, like car pairings, probably. Agency and task force. I'm just gonna do barrels and suppressors to give us the range values. And then I'm expecting to see Mac 10 with agency and task force, and perhaps, I don't think anybody is gonna be running Bullfrog. But let's see how those are going to compare to the potential iron guns, because he may get into some close range gunfights, for example. So I'm going to throw in AMAX and DMR as well, just to show, for general reference, how these are going to perform in time to kill against 250 plates. We see that the FFAR has easily the best. Wait, does DMR not have attachments I can add right now? No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to just pretend that that range is gonna go further out. because it's gonna go significantly further out. Since this drop off for the DMR, oh, never mind, it doesn't actually have a functional drop off on chest shots because the damage doesn't change the bullets to kill. I see a DMR in Aiden's loadout. A little surprised to not see a single Grau, to be honest, with the handling capability, especially with how much like Huskers and Sim used to love that gun. So yeah, Mac 10 is losing out in time to kill in a lot of scenarios here against both the AMAX actually and the FFAR, but it's still beating the DMR, of course. But some of these guys running Mac 10s might find themselves in a rough position against those CAR FFAR players, where this FFAR has such good close range mobility. It's aim walking. Hey, Holiday, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you here. We are going to be covering Rivals, which is still waiting for people to join. Looks like 148 out of 150 are in the lobby. There should be either 147 or 150 exactly, I think. That's my math's right. That should be exactly teams of 3. Shouldn't be any gaps. So I've got a few different teams I'm following here, but I was covering close range time to kill. Let's go ahead and move to another body part here. The Mac does a little better than the AMAX when you start looking at stomach shots, but it's still behind the FFAR. The accuracy of the Mac is not to be underestimated, but this is why I think the FFAR is the right choice for a Kar98K pairing. There was a True Game Data video today. Really, really good loadout that he put up. It is the FFAR with Agency and Task Force, 50 round mag, of course. He uses Field Agent, but you could use Bruiser if you preferred it, but I think Field Agent's probably the right call for the foregrip. And then his last attachment is the Raider stock, because while the combat stock says that it has aim walking movement speed and shooting movement speed and hurts your hip fire, and the Raider stock says it helps aim walking movement speed and sprint to fire and hurts hip fire, the latter one, the Raider stock, does sprint to fire, but it also does both aim walking and shooting movement speed. It's gonna make you really hard to hit while you're actually shooting people. And then the time to kill is just insane. No matter where you put the thing, FFAR is up there is the best. The DMR is the only one that's gonna beat it, and that's if you're maxing the fire rate and hitting, I think, 3 headshots. I'm looking at things that people are running likely as secondaries. Let's go ahead and throw in just Cold War and a Modern Warfare MP5 as well. Yeah, some people are going to be running cars, some people are going to be running yeah, some people are going to be running car, some people are going to be running HDR or Tundra, and some people are going to be running, you know, an AR or a DMR as their primary. So it's going to be a little bit odd to see the different loadouts pair up. See, FFR AR is still the best here at chest, and then AMAX, and if we go to stomach, which is going to be a lot more important, MP5 Cold War, FFAR, Mac 10, or no, before that is the Modern Warfare MP5, but that Modern Warfare MP5 has a pitiful range. This is where another place where the almost 5, yeah, it's like 4.2 meters greater distance in that first damage drop off, while also killing faster in the damage drop off, because the fact that you're getting range from the Agency and from the barrel, so you're getting doubling up on the range, whereas the MP5 from Modern Warfare, either you get to choose monolithic or monolithic integral. There is no long barrel option, so you don't get any range boosting. But this FFAR, this first damage range, look how much is beating the AMAX by to the stomach. It's what, 0.574 versus 0.703, like 0.13 seconds, 130 milliseconds. That's crazy. To visually simplify it, we'll shorten the distance to. There we go. Should clarify things just a tad. Modern Warfare MP5, because it has really good handling, still good. But the Cold War MP5, I think, is where it's at for the ultra close great damage per mag. Then FFAR if you're running with a car or an SPR. I don't think it's that great with an HDR or Tundra. That's what Isaac's going to be running, so we shall see. Okay, so they're out of the lobby now. Yeah, everybody's out of the lobby. Weird. There we go. Back in lobby, 98 out of 150. Shall see. 12. Yeah, it looks like it's filling up. So hopefully that means that they are about ready to get rolling. We are currently almost half an hour after the supposed start time, even though check-in was long before 5 o'clock. Holiday, I'm not sure if there's a significant delay, so that might have been what happened when you messaged. I responded as soon as you popped up, but some people have said there's some delay. I guess I could set it on ultra low delay my stream here, but I figure that would probably hurt quality or something, otherwise it would be there by default. I don't know, maybe they just expect people won't select it. Let's go to extremities with that as well. Again, FFAR and Cold War MP5 just absolutely rocking it. MP5 from Modern Warfare does great. The MAC-10 loses to DMR, barely beats the AMAX in that first range. But the MAC-10's first range is very long with these builds. That's one thing that you got to keep in mind, is that where, say, the Cold War MP5 drops off to this much slower time to kill at 15 meters, this MAC-10 holds a better time to kill out here to 26. That's a notable difference. That is significant. But again, this fucking FFAR, dude, holy shit. See, I would be more comfortable challenging people out to probably past like 35 or 40 meters with the MAC. Even with the time to kill difference, I would be more likely to kill them quicker with the MAC. But inside of that, man, that FFAR just slaps. And if I'm gonna hip fire, I'm picking up that MP5. That's how I run it, 0 to 15 meters. I run it with, you know, my VLK Grow, which I can ADS sufficiently quick to shoot people at 15 meters with, and I can still ADS and shoot at people with the MP5 if I need to. I am considering switching out the sprint fire stock for the sprint fire stock for the Field Agent foregrip. I really don't want to give up either the... I can't give up the mag. I don't want to give up the barrel or the suppressor, because I want that range in bullet velocity, primarily range though, because extending this out, what it was like, I don't know, 8 meters by default or something. Base stats for MP5 Cold War is 9 meters, yeah, 9 meters, and you extend that all the way out to 14.8 meters. That's crazy. That's a lot. Kitty wants all the attention. I need to focus on the stream. Lobby is virtually full. I think there's going to be one more team maybe that joins, or maybe it's just part of a team still left to join. Rated, Aiden, and Blast. It's a solid team. I don't recognize anybody on Rational's team. Yeah, I'm gonna be following around the loadouts. There's gonna be a micro meta here, and this tournament I think is going to redefine the way people think about the meta here. The fact that we are seeing so many DMRs here, I think, is a little bit indicative. Theoretically, people could end up not running them. Like, they could just be on their classes to be fooling people. Oh, that's the other thing. People could be metagaming here because they know other people can see. So they might be getting ideas, and if everybody people are all throwing DMRs in there, or they're old custom class and they never change, they never set the favorite class. There's a few different possibilities here. I'm fairly certain that Isaac is going to be running strictly that. He probably runs some AMAX, but he'll be running I don't want that. Tundra plus FFAR. It's hurting my ear right now. All right, we're in the lobby. Hell yeah. So, boys, Iron, Yeet, and Marked, who I will be following through the bulk of it. I should be switching around a good bit. I want to get rid of these. Can I, like, minimize all this? Really nice if I didn't have to see that shit whenever I pulled up the stream. But yeah. I think the number 1 and number 3, I think Shaded still has more. I'm not sure if it's Shaded or Marked, to be honest. I can't remember who has more wins. This is last title, 2163 wins. So yeah, I think it's OP Marked. So OP Marked and Iron, the winningest 2 players. This is going to benefit okay, so we're in the lobby here. I'm gonna get some sound rolling off of somebody. Okay. Oops. Yeah, pause the music now. Maybe I'll just turn it way down. That's probably what I'll do.
I think I saw like a team, maybe one team go to prison.
So it looks like Iron, Yeet, and Marked are going prison. Oh yeah, I wonder how much of a delay here. Okay, we're a couple seconds off between Isaac and Iron. That's nice. So with Isaac here, we've got an bank landing. Iron's in hospital, and Joe, they're going promenade. Interesting. So I will be basically now following primarily Iron's team. They are getting helis. They are doing full heli. So Marked looks like he is headed to Dam, and Yeet has gotten a mill base heli, whereas Iron is looting in hospital because he lost the heli, it appears. And now let's go check out Joe and Huskers and them, see what's going on. Okay, they look to be alone. Nobody's gotten any kills yet. Wonder if literally anyone went super. I have to imagine some like lesser known streamers went super just because they were like, well, I think none of the big ones are going to take the risk. His placement is so important, and you don't get tries again. You can't play this the same way you do where you can queue for a certain amount of time, where you can just drop super every game, and if your game falls to shit in the first 5 minutes, you pull and you've only wasted, like 8 minutes with the queue included. So Iron is headed north. They are looting in, is this village? Yeah, they've got 2 helis and they are looting bottom of Dam in Iron's village with a scav. Which is not something I see them do a ton, but I have to imagine they're probably going to be avoiding recons because they are going to get hunted for that, because they are known. Some smaller streamers probably are thinking about that, and if not, maybe kill racers are also wanting to exploit that. We shall see. I'm excited to see how this plays out. So again, we've got Huskers here. They have seen no kills. Huskers, Symphony, and Joe, which is fine. I think they want to get going. They have Lodi money. I'm interested to see how the economy goes for Yeet and Iron and Marked in this, because they are going to be under much tighter competition, and it's a little surprising, I think, that Iron was able to drive all this way from hospital. Kitty, get off the table. Nice, he's got a trophy. He's gonna take that for a heli. They have a Lodi here. They've got money going already. Iron's got a self-res. They've got an extra, what is that, 14 grand? 14.5 grand already. I wonder if they're gonna maybe King and take a strong point. I have to imagine that King regains are going to be even harder. Nick, how's it going, dude? I'm covering a professional level, not actual, like, organized. Oh, man, that's Circle Pool. Oh, no, they're not in prison. I wonder if they looted way out here intentionally so they could fly in and take prison with everything they needed or something. Interesting. But yeah, I'm currently just breaking down, analyzing, trying to figure out the strategies of different types of players here in a private lobby tournament. This is the first one we've ever had for Warzone. So yeah, just following some of the best players and their path through here. And we have a really hard pull to the bottom right into prison, which is crazy. So that's the kind of game that players like Iron Yeet and Mark Tier love. These are two of the players here are the winningest ever, like the two with the most Warzone BR wins ever. And then Yeet here's got like, I don't know, he's got like 1,000, 1,500, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, so it's gonna be a little crazy to see it. They're literally going straight prison now. So they've gotten a baseline of stuff. They've got 2 of their 3 self-reses, plates. Let's see, I see some gas masks. This is kind of how I've been playing recently too. Just getting good economy and information if you need it. But in this circle, you do not need information. So I'm not sure that what they're doing here is indicative of the state of the meta necessarily. Oh, okay. So Sim and Joe and Huskers were in a fight of some kind. They're getting shot at as they travel into downtown. Oh, they just got a kill on somebody. Let's see who Joe's. Okay, so who's in the gulag right now? Oh, it showed for a moment, but now it's gone. Definitely going to be checking out the more. Okay, so it looks like Isaac and Rallied and Exact have what, 2, 4, 5 kills already. That's nice. They're fighting on train station though, and they're about to have a pretty hard set of rotations potentially if it goes all the way up. Okay, Rally's dead and Zach too, so it's just Isaac alive while they're in gulag. Let's see if Joe's in the gulag yet. Joe lost his gulag and I missed it. Fuck, that was quick. I'm having a little trouble keeping up here, but it should be fun. Let's see. Some of the streams are going to be a little lower quality, but that is to be expected because I can't run 9 fucking Twitch windows in my computer at once without having them be skippy. There we go. We got Isaac's looking a little better. Wasn't giving me 1080 earlier. Oh, they're taking top right now. Marked is down. Iron had to pop himself. It looks like they're running. Was that Russ? That was Russ and Jared FPS. That's a solid squad, not like the GOAT squad by any means, but a good squad. That is, yeah, that's a strong point that they've got now, and it's going to stay a strong point for a while. So they're going to be able to get economy going via the most wanted contracts, which will, if they stay alive for the length of them, which is like 3 minutes, give them a ton of money. And it scales, actually. This is interesting. The fewer people you have in the party, I'm not sure how much it is in solos, but I know even duos is usually very worth doing it. You get especially if you get a couple contracts beforehand, the bonus you get makes the amount you get per person a lot higher than in quads, even with the same number of contracts. You get a lot of money. You can get like your 4th or 5th contract will be like 18 grand for a duo, which is a lot of money. But yeah, they are okay. Yeah. So loadouts, FFAR plus I'm not sure what is that, SPR, FFAR, SPR, and OP marked. Unsurprising, but we're seeing DMR out of Yeet. 3x DMR and a Mac 10, so he is back to the old meta, but apparently he thinks it's still good enough to be running an attorney. Not just good, but good enough to be running an attorney. Wow, Iron with the 3x DMR going full in on the range, basically has nothing for close range. I'm gonna go do a little loadout look in here. So looks like Isaac's still trying to regain. Things seem to be a little rough on their end. And then let's look at Huskers, Sim and Joe. Joe is still dead. Sim and Huskers do not have any kills. They are in damn. FFAR car for Huskers and Mac 10 DMR. That's the old meta again. We're seeing a lot of DMR here. I bet we will start to see DMR in pubs after this tourney a lot more than we had been. It's still a good gun. I would say A or even A+. It's not the S tier or S++ or whatever you want broken gun that it used to be by any means, but it is still a very good gun. And if you have a better recoil control than like the worst players, you're going to have a great time still. Thing still has crazy amount of damage per mag with very little penalty. Good handling. That optic, that 3x is amazing. The recoil properties aren't horrible. So let's see. Here's the problem with this strategy is while they'll get, theoretically, they're likely to much more likely than anyone else to get first places multiple times in the tourney because of the way they play. They're also sitting right now on 2 kills. Let's see if there's any standings. I think they're going to do it per game, not live scores. Yeah, they're not doing it live scores, which would be really difficult, so I wouldn't expect them to. But look at this pool. We only have 39 of the original 49 teams left in it. The other, or is it 49 or 50? I think it was 50, but 49 or 50 teams in the lobby. Oh, we actually have 50 teams in still? What? Was that a jailbreak? Did I just miss a jailbreak or something? Is that a thing in private lobbies? Honestly, don't know. So yeah, with these really hard circle pulls down towards prison, this is one of the most, like, absolutely huge strong points in the game. It is just, it's big enough to where you can get on far edges of it and avoid getting killed by kill streaks. It's got literally a single way up, a ladder, so you can only go one person up at a time. Like they have to like stack up on the ladder and then you still pop out slowly. Very easy place to place claymores. And even better, the room below it has only 2 entrances, so you can claymore below that and get like a little bit of extra breathing room if someone throws, you know, if you get like 2 or 3 streaks thrown at you at once, which can, you know, full kill you. Okay, so you got some gulaggers coming back. I wonder if we get any kills here. Oh, no kills here yet. Oh, that's a down on Gun Modern Warfare. Gun MW. I know him. Aware of them, at least. Don't know them, obviously, but yeah, Yeet is, as expected, has more kills than the other two. Yeet's a run and gun player that's adapted strategy in a way. Oh no, poor Joe with his controller problems. He's alive right now, but unable to play. And Huskers is still pinned and near dead. So, okay, so Isaac and Rallied have gotten one back. And it looks like Rallied and Isaac have a total of 4 kills, plus whatever Exact might have. I'm gonna check a couple other teams here just to see what we might be looking at for scores. I don't suppose we have any high-scoring teams right now. These lobbies are too hard for that. I would suspect that we're gonna get mostly very, very low kill games overall. I think people that win with 10 or 12 kills are going to win the lobby. Yeah, if you're looking through some others, I'm seeing 5 on Aiden. I would expect Aiden and his team to be one of the stronger ones here. Let's do Raiden and Blast. I'll look at them as well. Oh, okay. I thought for a moment that Tommy had 9 kills. Lord, would that be insane? Tifu's team's in downtown hanging on by a thread. Okay, I'm switching back over to Marked and Iron. So we have 2 kills on Iron, down on Marked 3. So 5 kills, it's an extra 5 points. If they win this game, that's 30, bare minimum. I would have to imagine they'll kill a few more people on the way. Let's check out Aiden's team. So we have Blast and Rated. So with Blast and Rated, they have what, 3, 5, and 4. That is 6 or 15 kills. See, that's the thing about points, is if they get like second, they're gonna have 30, even if they kill nobody else now, and there's still, 30 teams in. This is gonna be a crazy final circle. This is going to be absolutely insane. They still have a heli, but I can't imagine that prison is safe at all here. So they're probably not going to be able to do anything with that. Most likely just going to be stuck with their current loadout scenario. Oh, I think Iron's shooting at Huskers. Did he down him? No, he's shooting at the clusterfuck downtown. Good shot attempt. Meanwhile, Huskers was there dying outside of... Looks like he is dead. He's in Gulag now. I want to watch this. I want to see who comes up against, so I'll stay in here. Or at least I'll come back to it quickly. There's an awkward camera angle here from Sim. I haven't seen this one lately. Okay, so Huskers is in here. Got shot at a little bit. We don't know who it is. Oh no, it's Royal Eyes. Okay. I think one of the qualified players, so definitely proved his worth and beat Huskers in the Gulag there. That grenade positioning just made that damage difference. Oh, it looks like they all died. They got wiped. Goodness. Okay, so we're back with Marked and Iron and Eat. So there's a team that is trying to get into prison, presumably, and a Bertha. Wonder if that might be, yeah, that's No, they're further back. They got 3 Berthas. Oh, no, they got knocked out. P90 Princess's team is what we're watching here with 3 Berthas? No, they're all watching the same person. No, they do have 3 Berthas. P90 Princess's team has got 3 Berthas here. Good lord. P90 Princess's team is rocking out. She's a good player. Here's the thing, is that even though they might only put up 30 or 32 or 35 points in a win, if they win 3 or 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 of the 5 games, or they get like, firsts and seconds and thirds plus a solid number of solid few kills, they're gonna put up reliable numbers. And it is all 5 games count, so you need reliable points. And placement is going to achieve that. I have to imagine that they're going to be... So a good team can take prison with two or three streaks being used at once. You can stack clusters and throw a precision on top of that. And just holding below them. And if they don't leave, if they somehow live and they don't leave, you don't need to be above them. Like, so it doesn't kill you. But maybe Iron and Heat placed Claymores lower, but they don't have very many. The Claymores do act as a bit of an alarm system, so they'll know if there are people below them. Even if they don't get kills with the Claymores, if they have them there. You're gonna have people switching their fucking sensitivity, their mouse sense, like DPI, so they can fucking spin around and shit in the air and make it harder to hit. Yeah, see, they don't have Immuni. They are a little on the... Okay, so they do have Immuni. Okay, that's good. I thought they didn't. They just hadn't used it. They were just waiting. It's a small circle with 23 teams and 45 left. There are not going to be very many teams that are left in numbers here. Symphony is on his own right now. He is the only one alive on their team. See just a handful of teams and who's left in. See, Yeet again, Yeet's up to 4 kills. Yeet's doing a little work. Yeah, so Peanutty Princess team looks like they have 1 Nguli and 2 alive. Yeah, 2 of them are still alive, 1 Nguli. There's another team with only 1 person. He's literally proned out in a gulag. Desmond's out. Aiden's the last one left, or Raided's the last one left on Aiden's team. Yeah, there's a lot of solos and duos, so the fact that they have numbers, it looks like, holy shit, this is a lot of push and room hiding. Alex is the last in Lucky Shamu's team. Unrational's a team, full team of 3 in prison on the other side. That is impressive. So Unrational is going to be a team to watch here. I'm going to go ahead and pull them up. So Unrational here with Finessin and Nicole. I'll just watch Unrational here. Yeah, so Unrational here, and then we have Yeet and Iron in them. So Iron with 3, Yeet with 4, 7 points, and a good shot at the win. Hey Zeeks, how's it going, friend? I am just hanging out, enjoying this tournament, trying to learn from these guys. Trying to keep up with maybe new meta, because I've seen a lot of DMR here. A good bit, unsurprisingly, of FFAR plus Car9 8K. I think that's a great loadout, but a lot of DMR. Though I'm not sure if Yeet has been as happy with it. Let me listen a little bit more to Yeet, see if he's talking about the gun at all.
Don't ever peek till you catch him full sprinting. Don't peek into him sniping at you. They're in there.
Interesting.
Actually, they're not. They're only halfway in. Just wait for him to move. They're only halfway in.
That was
one more there.
Chilla Bean? Yeah, Chilla Bean. Not sure if that was a qualifier team or just a teammate of someone I didn't recognize. Oh, what a pull. This is crazy. This pull to dead center of where Iron is holding right now. Iron's team is holding. Absolutely crazy. And they're now sitting on 8 kills. First game is looking very good. See, I guess I will check Unrational's team. Nicole and Finessin.
There's like 3 guys in this tower.
Nicole's got 7 kills.
I had 8 people on hard
Oh, it's wait, no. Finessan? Yeah, Finessan. Ian. They got a lot of points. Is he not on? Okay. Well, Nick Cool just got killed. Nick Cool just got killed. 667 though. That's 12-19. Plus whatever they get on placement. Finessan's the last one alive for them. It's the one that's not streaming that I can find. Holy shit! Did you see the heartbeat? Oh my god. So many people up. Yeah, 9 points for Iron's team, plus a likely higher than normal placement.
I downed him. I'll get you. I have tune-up. Let me do it. He's got it. He's on him. I downed him as he ran up, by the way. He is dead.
Yeah.
I'm getting back up.
Yeah, they're light on the resources. They didn't get their free way to, you know, do an extra most wanted and hit a buy a bunch because of how aggressive this circle was. An incredibly aggressive circle.
Yeah. I think there's people on bridge, by the way. Or at least, I think they're under the bridge.
I'm watching this repel. Yeah. Watch out. I'm watching the repel, so they come up, they're just 3 kills.
I think they hold up here. So if you look at the circle, it just pulled to them again. They're going to hold up here until they absolutely have to move. The general play when you rotate off of these is going to be you want to identify threats of your flight path. So either with the heli, which, oh, another heli's gone, of their parachuting, and also identify if there's anyone below you that may shoot out from under where you're flying. Since they don't have full gas masks, I think Marked has one. No, Iron's the only one with a gas mask on their team. And they also don't have their restock, by the way. They're probably going to be... If they... Oh, I don't think they have a streak. They don't have... Oh, they have a cluster. They'll probably cluster under them or at a specific threat as they rotate. And it may not be the first rotate out, but... Oh, they have to go... Oh, they have to go bridge. This is going to be a huge rotation for them. Okay. Huge rotation. So the circle is pulling out to bridge right now. And Finessan's still in under them. Sim and Huskers are in as 2, and they're under as well. This is about to get messy. Oh, Yeet and Marked have the position. They took that position early. Really smart of them. People to the right, too. Or on the left, I think. Oh, no, I just had the wrong sound on. Yeet frying right now. Oh, they've won. That's it. Who did they kill at the end? Holy shit. The last team left, I didn't see who it was. Holy shit, they got 17 kills plus the win. That is 42 points. Well, they are absolutely unquestionably in first. Nobody got like 30 kills plus second place. Holy shit. What the fuck? So it's likely now going to be scores reporting in over the next 5 to 10 minutes. So that was a nice move. I can't believe they were allowed to jump through there. I'm wondering if the general, not ignorance per se, not the worst way to take it, but lack of knowledge about this Iron Yeet Arc team's playstyle is going to massively affect how they play, or how they play against them, which means they're not going to have the right counters. Structure is private lobby, trios, 5 games, 1 point per kill, 25 for first place, and I'll have to look at the specific points for each after that. 25 for first, 20 for second, 15 for third, 10 for fourth, 7th, 5th through 7th, 4th, 8th through 10th, 2, 11 through 15, 1 for 16 to 20 for placement. So top 20 teams get some number of points. where each limb is also worth 1. So that puts Iron and Yeet at 42. That means that if second place didn't have 22 kills or third place didn't have 27 kills total, they are absolutely in first place. It's too many different people to follow, unfortunately. Here's the thing, is I would have each up, but you don't get each kill amount. You have to, if all 3 members of the team are alive, I have to have all 3 streams open to check their kills. And if any one of them are dead, then I have to have someone hit tab and I have to be watching while they do it. So I cannot keep track of the scores live that strictly, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we're at a place with 42 points for Iron, and they've showed that they can beat the best of the best with a good circle, for them. This is maybe the best possible circle outcome you could have for Iron's team. I'm not sure there is a singular better circle, one that they are more equipped to play. And the way the circle pulled at the end, not going middle, not going off the left side.
We rotated perfectly as well.
And yeah, their rotation was amazing.
Me and Mark rotated.
I had
perfectly.
just enough to where the buy was still in, so I jumped and bought a gas mask.
I just jumped late and then tanked zone to 1 HP, and then everyone was stuck down low.
The cluster stuck them there.
Yeah, they covered with a cluster, just like I'd said. They covered their rotation with a cluster.
They were below, and I was literally just holding that zip, dude. They both had to come up it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Huss was the last guy down low.
Oh, so second place was Sim and Huskers
I killed Joe while trying to rotate.
and Joe. So I wonder how many they had. Ooh, restarting game. That's smart. Keep them from losing frames.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, very nice to see it. I was curious.
It doesn't really matter who we killed, you know. We were in the strongest position the entire game, so whether we killed the best player in the world or the worst player in the world, we had 110% advantage. So that's why I always say in a BR, it doesn't really matter who kills who or if you get killed by somebody. It's a BR, you know. No 2 situations are ever the same. And you can never set up. It's not like CSGO Wingman, where you know where the peaks are going to be. You know, it's not like that. So
No scores reported
I
yet.
don't really care who we
It's gonna take a bit.
about that.
50 teams, 150 players. They have to score limbs and placement. They have to get proof of it. So
I'm sure
I don't know if they're going to do that as the next game is going. They're going to go ahead and get all the submissions in and run the next game and risk maybe someone not having submitted right and having to wait for after the game to submit. I don't know how that's going to work. They haven't really specifically announced it.
DJ, that cluster allowed Mark and Yeet to jump across, and like I said, as soon as they got across on the other side of the bridge, the game was
Not showing any scoring that I can find anywhere.
team
Not any up-to-date scoring yet.
or precision to clear space. That would have been their only.
Impressive showing. Glad to see it because I love this play style. I love these guys. They're playing to win. And even in a scenario where 25 points doesn't guarantee that you get the most points in the match by winning, because second or third or fourth place can get 20, 15, and 10 points added to their kill score. And if you only have 10 kills for your team, which they did actually have 17 in that game, which is great, but if they had 10 kills for the team, you get 35 points. And all it takes is second place having 15 or third place having 20, etc. to get tied. It's just a little, it's not a little, it's pretty easy. It is pretty easy to end up with a team in second, third, fourth, fifth place that has more points than Iron's team. So yeah, seeing that for sure is it's good, but they also had probably the most favorable circles, so we shall see. We shall see. I want to know how many points these teams scored. Primarily Huskers and Sim, because they were in second. They have 20 points plus a greater number of kills. They also scraped themselves together that game. I was a little sad I didn't actually watch their perspective more, because they were absolutely destroying. I mean, just tearing their way through. I don't know how many kills they got. Team Iron had 17 kills. They only had 6 total kills. Okay, so they just survived. They didn't kill, but they just survived, which is impressive still. Very impressive. So, yeah, Huskers team had 6 kills. That's 26 points to Iron's 42. Holy shit, Huskers friend request list. Poor guy. I wonder if he's going through and declining / blocking friend requests. Pink Grau Irons, interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a deal. I'm gonna switch back over to main cam just because I need to make sure that I'm not staying on anyone's stream. I'm not trying to steal their content. By the way, ask for links. I will provide links in text form that you all can click to go watch their streams. I have absolutely no issue with you guys wanting to watch their perspective directly with their comms. Please feel free to do so. Currently, we are following on Twitch. It's _Iron, OP Marked, and Yeet, who just recently got his name changed from Yeet FPS. Glad to see it. We are also watching Huskers with 2 R's, HUSKERRS, Symphony, SYMFUHNY, and Joe Woe, JOEWO. I was gonna be following Isaac, Rallied, and Exact, but they did get knocked out early in that game. Unfortunately, these guys just don't have the hours playing together. I don't suspect that they're going to be able to put up reliable performances in these lobbies. I'm sure they'll have a few really good games, probably 2 or 3 of them, but they probably won't be able to put up finalist level scoring, placement, and kills because this team just has not played together that much. Okay, so I'm excited to see a harder circle because Iron, Eat, and Marked were never fully challenged. They got downed a few times, but I don't think anybody went to Gulag that game. Not that I saw. They got to loot way out in Dam when the circle was pulling the exact opposite with 2 helis that let them wait until the last second to rotate, and they were not punished on their rotation. I don't know if people are worried about shooting them out of their choppiers. They're just not focused about it because they are not focused on it because they don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Or if maybe they're worried that they're going to get third-partied with it, which is a reasonable worry. So if you're not already on a solid strong point, engaging their choppers in rotation is a risk. It's a big risk. I don't expect they're going to have really hard resistance to rotations when the rotations are like big ones. Like if they're just, moving main circle across the map. If they're making, tighter rotations later in the game, those are going to be hard. Or if they happen to be leaving right past a certain team or something. I don't suspect many teams are going to just open fire on them because they are going to put themselves at risk of getting third-partied. And that third partying may end you the game. I think legitimately a first loady like AR plus javelin or Joker, on somebody. Take out the helis, find the helis and take them out. Go to a tall building that is in the circle, and every time you see a heli, you just take that shit out. I think that is worth having to get rid of their helis. Now, obviously, it's not reliable. Also, expending streaks to take out their helis. They are going to be likely to take the heli off the map, off the top. Huh. Blue, Cuddy, and Kaylee are that team. Didn't realize that. But yeah. So, as of now, with probably the most favorable possible situation for Iron's team, they are proving themselves to be the squad to beat. And then Huskers, Joe, and Symphony with a very, very impressive survival in that game, where they were just hanging on by a thread. Absolutely hanging on by a thread. Oh, I have talked myself into a little bit of anxiety. I gotta chill out a little bit. We're between games right now. I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. All right. So lobby is full. Wonder who is the host. I suppose they might have one player of 49 teams and have the lobby. I don't think it's going to be a player. So I think that's why they have 49 teams, so that they'll have 148 or 149. You'll have a team with admins that are actually running the lobby. And being in the lobby will make sure that they are determining the rule set. And then also, I guess they'll just like jump off of the map or something, and maybe they leave before. Yeah, I would suspect they would probably leave the game. Don't know how that would work. If they go gulag and they get instantly put in a gulag, like if they die and they get instantly put in a gulag, they will not have time to remove before they've given someone a free out of the gulag. So I think they have to leave the match. I think they have to leave. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Yeah, it's 49 teams, 147 players, so we have 2 admins in the lobby right now. It's 149. Interesting. I'm wondering, I would love to watch that. I would love to see how that works. Be interesting. Hey, we're loading level. We're about to be back in. Let's go. Exciting. I always forget, I don't have alerts for like subs and stuff, so that's weird. I have to keep track of that manually. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. So wait, I thought I was loading the lobby. Should we begin? No, waiting, loading level. Apparently that's just the default. Okay. False alarm. Great. All right, let's get this going. I'm anxious to see. They're currently showing no scores reported. Imagine they're going through and like thoroughly confirming them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so wow. Unrational's team is in 3rd place. Okay, so we have scores. We have scores. Unrational's team in 3rd place with 29 points. Team, I don't know if it's Jepej. I don't know how to say that one. I also don't know which of the players is team leader. Or Nano. yeah, Japej, Monin, or Nano. Not sure which team that is, but they are in Japej. Yeah, Team Japej, GEPG, with third place with 27 points. The margin already 13 points for Iron's team, so they have a nice little buffer. 26 points in fourth place for Sim, Huskers, and Joe. An impressive performance from Chun, Pieman, and Bobby Poff. They have been popping off in tournaments recently. That want. Yeah, impressive performance there. Yeah, third place with, or fifth with Bobby Poff, sixth with Z Colors, seventh place is Aiden with 17 points. Peanutty Princess team got 10th, Jerky 26, and Team America's tied for 8th with 16 points. Some interesting competition there. So we have 4 teams above 20 points, or between 20 and 30 points, and then Iron's team with 42. So yeah, Unrational in second place now with a third or fourth place placement. Third place was Bobby Poff, and second place was Team Huskers. But they only had 6 and 7 kills, whereas Unrational's team had 19. Team Japej put up 20 kills. It's impressive. I have to imagine they're probably going to be separate. They're going to be separate awards for probably the killingest player for the whole tournament or something. He stands out to the rest. 11 kills on Washout. Bunch of 10s. Tommy, Mr. Daft, Holly, Super, very cool guy. I think Super is a pro player. I'm not sure, like a COD Pro League player. Oof, got a good old tuft of hair popping up there now. Hair's all over the place today. I really want this game going. We have 5 games and it's already an hour and 17 minutes in, and we have 1 game done. 5 games with let's say an hour per game. It's a long term. That's 5 hours. It's going to be 10 p.m. before we're done. My time 6 currently. Could be longer if they keep on taking this long. Ooh. Maybe I should be swapping over to a gameplay or something. I want to do a quick overview of the most common long-range non-sniper weapons that we've been seeing here. Which we saw, I think we saw a good chunk of DMR. So I'm gonna go back here, and fortunately I don't have the DMR's attachments available here on truegamedata.com. By the way, check it out, truegamedata.com. It's amazing for weapon stats and comparisons. Getting all the Cold War stuff pulled in between the weird inconsistencies in the stats and descriptions, just the sheer number of guns to pull through, etc. It's been a deal. So I think I've seen I don't think I've seen an M13. I've seen AMAX for sure. AMAX is a star for sure. Let's go ahead and add DMR. Sure, I'll get that post nerf. Oh, cat just came up and meowed directly in the mic. And then there was at least a little bit of Ram 7 action. And there's a lot of car FFAR. There was a lot of that. A whole shitload of that. Yeah, AMAX, RAM, DMR. I have AMAX on there twice. I should add the Grow. That's what I should do. Because I think there was a Grow or two, at least the potential for Grow. Yeah, so Grow being the worst in time to kill, but like probably the best of all of them in handling. Yeah, best of all of them in handling. DMR and AMAX with chest shots still doing really, really good. Oh, we're in lobby. Hell yeah. DMR and stomach shots, even better. Wait, we're on 100 plates. Fuck, that's complicating. Okay, there we go. This is what I was more expecting to see. Stomach shots, you have Ram 7, then Grow, then AMAX. That's crazy. If you're only hitting stomach, Grow beats AMAX. But here's the AMAX ahead when you shoot chest. It's expected. Okay, let's get back in it. Okay, so we have... What's the circle? What's the circle? I haven't seen it. A pretty wide central north circle, it looks like. We have Huskers going to area next to Super. Oh, going out to Dam. Isaac and his team going out to Dam. But yeah, expecting probably prison looting. Iron died to Spartan. Spartan killed Iron on the heli, I suspect. Yeah, I'm watching this ghoulie for sure.
For sure. 100%.
We have the one in prison.
They're doing recons. Okay, so they are going recons. They only didn't go recons because of that.
No, I don't see
Because of that circle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take top.
Yep. I'm gonna go for the alley.
Iron's sitting on like 200 plus FPS, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna get a 1440p monitor.
14, that's gonna be the closest that we have to deal with.
Okay, Iron's in the ghoulie. So who's he against? What's the name? Pomage! Oh, this is a hard ghoulie. Pomage is one of the mechanically best players out there. If he wins this, I will be surprised. Oh! Oh! Did not even get shot at. Pomage got a little stepped on. Okay, so for the circle, if you haven't seen it yet, circle is more or less centered in the top of the map with the... I'm gonna pull up a Warzone map. Just for ease of explanation. Let's find like large files. Help out a little bit with the detail level. Okay, so just a quick look at a Warzone map here. Ugh, I hate that. Can you get rid of those colors, please? Can I just have the normal look of the map, please?
Yeah, we should be able to just straight up loot to get everything that we need.
So anyway, you can still tell what's going on here. Stadium, the circle cuts like this, is like out of bounds somewhat. So our ending possibilities are like airport, mill, quarry, and then this kind of central area out here. It could technically be Bull Dam as well. That is what we are looking at for a circle. That means that Iron's team is out here very far from the circle. Gas is moving in 40 seconds. They did have a delayed start, but they did get a recon done. They have loadout money, but only loadout money right now. They do not have much extra. No time, of course, for a most wanted, and there are no supply runs. So they are not setting themselves up for a huge amount of starting loot. And the next place they get to stop is all the way in Stadium once that circle closes. So they're going to probably play a little downtown, maybe recons downtown or something. Oh, that MAC-10's nice. Wonder if that 53 round MAC-10 on the ground encourages them to go like DMR restock or something.
I did the southeast arches. I did.
If you find money, don't pick it up.
Yep.
Find money, don't. Up.
Yeah, no.
What does that mean?
Probably 20 seconds away from this.
Oh, I wonder if he has bug money.
We have barely enough time, I think.
Okay.
Whose heli is the most healthy? I have a trophy.
I think ours are both at 100.
Mine's
I haven't
cool.
been shot at or anything.
I'll throw it on yours.
I'm gonna grab a cluster.
Okay, so they're leaving now with
Uh,
their loadout.
How are our plates looking?
8.
5.
I have 2. Okay.
Here.
Here.
You can
Okay,
fight them.
so they're
You can fight
solid
them.
on plates and ammo.
Okay.
He's going the 3x DMR.
Who's going to pay?
3x DMR plus an HDR. That is full range. So for those of you who are not
Hold in right there.
um,
Far right.
PC players, or you don't run high FOV, like you don't go off the standard 80
There's
FOV,
already a team there.
or they were gonna go favorite.
Right?
There's a buy there, but they're no most wanted. So if they wanted to do a most wanted,
We might have to take and then like use a heli to go get a most wanted.
Yep, there it is, the most wanted. You're gonna have to pull a most wanted after you take it because you cannot risk flying in with a most wanted. There's a team downtown with one heli. Okay, so with their rotation right now, we have
most likely we're just gonna rotate high hill into
Rallied Exact and Isaac playing Dam still, and then Huskers is rotating out of. Looks like they went Prom. Yeah, the Huskers team is rotating out of Promenade area, and they still have not encountered anyone. They are focusing on placement, it seems, because they had, in both games so far, played a quiet area and then made good rotations.
a lot of attention.
Yeah, interesting. We have the 2 helis flying. Wait, do they have red access? I don't think they do. Or they just hang. Oh, no, they're pulling the free loadie out there. So it's still 2 minutes until it happens.
Right now, I think we're okay.
But they are pulling their free loadie out that way. I don't know if they're setting up out there to start sniping, or if they're going to pull a most wanted to it, or if they're just going to do that recon. I'm not sure what this location is doing for them, but we shall see.
Don't fly into each other. No one has self.
It is currently a solid strong point. There is cover. There's space to move. They can get their helis out if needed.
Just pulled up right here in a vehicle. Yeah, they were leaving there earlier. Looks like they might be coming back.
We have almost every team left in. 128 players still. Crazy amount of people.
I'm grabbing stuns, not stims here, I think.
He's been playing stims. Iron has. I think he mostly wants variety, but also the ability to stay alive and gas for so long. If you have restock, 2 stims, and munitions, you can play gas for your whole mask, then all of your like armor breaking until you're low in health, pop a stim, again until you're low in health, pop a stim. Probably gonna have another stim because they recharge so quickly. Pop a stim. I think actually it might be guaranteed if you play it right. But we are getting shots. Okay, so there's a team rotating in. We haven't got any downs yet, I don't think. Iron does have his 1 gulag kill, but I think that's the only kill on the team here so far. Yeah, only kill on the team so far. 3x DMR. He is relying on that if he is pushed into a close quarters combat situation, which if they take favorite or something, he will be. But I do see that they're playing out on this edge of the map. Again, I'll go back to the thing. They are currently sitting out here, right up in this top right side. It's going to make their free loadout much easier, which is going to give them... Oh, they don't actually play? Huh, this did not occur to me. I don't think that they have fully loaded loadouts for their perks. So I suspect to see Iron, unfortunately, pull this, and all he's going to get from it is restock. He will not get fully loaded. Oh, that is deeply unfortunate. He will not be able to get his fully loaded sniper ammo, for example. So he's pretty good on DMR ammo. He's still got, what, 180 in reserve, and he's got literally 1 sniper shot. So hopefully one of his teammates has... They did get there, yeah, so they came here primarily just for that safe loadout, though there is a second one there.
I tried to loot him. The guy the sniper's looking at us.
Okay, alright.
He pulled actually too far away.
Pick me up, Mark. I'm over here. Watch out for the
Yeah, so he did not pull AR. He did at least, yeah, gulag kill always counts, yeah.
Let's do this.
The gulag, if you win without killing them, they leave, you take flag, you do not get a point. But if you get the elim regardless, it's literally the number in the top right for your player is the points for elims that you give to your team. So those 3 numbers added plus the points for the placement. So this building here in the middle of the map, if you're not familiar with this strategy, it's called like favorite or lonely. But this is one of the best buildings to hold. In this area, there's nothing that is higher than it, which means that these walls provide adequate cover against the worst. Oh, he got DMR? No, he got
Double place.
Medicine is the player. He got AMAXed out of his heli. I mean, impressive shots, I suppose. Fortunately, I didn't get to watch that happen live, but we have Yeet in the gulag, so potential for another kill. But he's not likely to be able to go get his stuff because it landed on the ground next to the building. It was unfortunate timing. I suppose they have Yeet running DMR also for ammo purposes. They know they're not going to get as loaded as they usually do, so they're not going to have, you know, 2 munis and an armor box every game on their, you know, with their second loadout and full ammo and everything.
They have a cluster, remember?
They're going to have to suffer a little bit. They're going to have to play it more reserved than they usually do. Oh, good attempts. Russ Daddy, though. That's a good player. Russ plays with Ponyhoff a lot.
Anyone here?
No, they're not here. I think they left.
I'll be right back.
So it appears that they are
Yeah, okay, so I see 2 right here.
they are free. Fire sale. No way.
Oh, that was me. I recon joined. Drone. I don't have a lot of money though.
I suppose he should probably have bought plates.
Yep, I'm going back up.
He dropped his money, so he's gonna have $1,000. That's not enough to get. That is not enough to get. Oh, he got to land on his shit, and he had an armor box. That is enormous for Yeet here. So he got bought back because of the fire sale, and he gets to get his shit. And then Iron is not getting a most wanted. Okay, so they're going to just. They're gonna go with the low kill. So they do have a team across the way.
Get self, get self.
Oh yeah, Yeet's gonna get a free self-res. That's big. I wonder if they're gonna go for one of those most wanteds or not. That's gonna bring a lot of attention to them. But they're also holding a very good strong point. Oh no. Iron doesn't have restock. No way. Iron picked up Ghost. No, he didn't pick up the wrong class. He purposefully picked up Ghost. Okay, so he has his 2 clays down, but he has Ghost. Interesting. He usually plays. I wonder if they're full ghosting just so they have like the advantage of information.
If you do, make sure it's like.
That is interesting. Okay, I want to go take a minute to focus on Huskers Sim. They're in Irons Village. This is called Irons Village by Irons people, but it's the like grouping of buildings by downtown that has the 3-story white building and the red like restaurant building. They are currently firing at a team that has a Bertha up by the firehouse on the top of dam.
My bad. I didn't know what you meant.
Currently, they have 0 kills. Wow. I'm honestly surprised to see them with literal 0 for so long in both of these games. Isaac's got 3. It's like Zach has 3, but we don't get to see how many Rallied has. Okay, back to Iron here. They did get a full kill just now on GIE with a precision airstrike. Marked with 0, Yeet with 0, Iron with 2. I need to pull up on Unrational. That's what I need to do.
Just do not even touch the ledge, by the way.
No, definitely don't jump up.
The best thing you want to peek is this little AC.
Okay, so Unrational here was putting up great points, but his team is there alive. They're on a nice strong point in Millbase, but they are currently not getting much kill in the way of kills, it looks like. Okay.
Down.
Is that down on?
Down the rock there.
Royalize.
Good stuff.
Yep, they full killed Royalize there.
Still in here.
Yep, I like it.
Wonder if that's the same team as
Rallies as well for a full send. If we get precision, make sure we're close to them.
name?
This ends really where we playing.
Rust Daddy.
Honestly, want to stay here.
Yeah, I like that.
You wanna play, if it ends uphill, where do you want to play on the hill?
We just take high hill, like right here, and
Like up
disappear.
here or like right here by the bus?
That
spiral?
side.
I'd say we just take our normal play
Yep,
here and rotate.
our normal path.
I've got a riot
They're literally just playing these like they do, and they're playing them more conservatively. But they are not making vastly different types of decisions. They are taking a strong point, holding it with claymores. They're just doing it with less extra, like, you know, they're not taking risks for extra recons and contracts to get money. They are just playing conservatively with what they have. Wonder if Unrational's going to go for that king down there. I was a little far for him.
Yeah, I don't have anything to peek or FAR riot show right now.
These are good riot field circle.
Yeah, for sure. About 4 Berthas all over here. Jeez.
I've been taking shots at them.
Ellie over here.
Where? I don't see. Oh, okay. I thought it was like pushing.
People playing center right now.
Yeah, okay, so we have
And then another Bertha with a couple people in the back of it.
Bertha's pushing in. I don't know, there's just
Out here, by the way.
not a lot going on here. I actually do want to switch over to
Down.
Huskers just went Gulag.
Good stuff.
It looks like Sim just died. I don't know if he has Gulag. Okay, good. Joe just I'm cheering for him. I'm not exactly a neutral party. Joe is back from Gulag. Sim and Huskers are in Gulag right now. Huskers is playing. Sim is
They have to
specking.
push, by the way, to here.
or like waiting.
Everybody out there has to push to
Yeah,
one.
that house is still in the.
They're being fed info, but
He might just be in there.
oh, that frag kill and on who?
Come on,
Fuck, I didn't see it.
please.
Oh, I didn't see.
I think I should go
Damn.
get stuns.
Me and Yeet both have
Actually, you know
stuns.
what? There's gas grenades up here, isn't there? Yep. Dropping 2 here. Just gonna pick up gas anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just not gonna be a stimmable circle. Plus,
That's
it
fair.
hard rotates to us. Which could
You
happen,
need to,
but
in a clip situation, use it like a smoke if it leads
Hmm.
to
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So they have a total of
one of us goes.
one kill right now. All 3 of them are back. They did all 3 when they're Gulags. They've shown they have the placement. They have the placement ability. They're playing it well. They just haven't been getting kills. It's so surprising to me. I might actually, if Iron and Marked win this game, I think I will focus on Eat, or no, I'll focus on Sim, Joe, and Huskers. See if they are like if they're playing particularly weirdly, or if it's been a couple of surprisingly light rotations. Wait, were they sent to Gulag by? They were. I think they were sent to Gulag
See,
from this building right under Favorite. I don't think they were killed by Iron, but maybe they were. Possible. Love to see like a overall kill feed. Every kill, who did it, who, what, how it worked. Hard pull and not a very specific strong point.
has these houses
Do we normal rotate this or full send? I feel like a normal rotate is probably
fighting
the
on
play
this
here.
hill is gonna be crazy.
It is.
Probably gonna be bad, but I mean,
There's not really unless we go all the way around to here, like fight.
and then I rotated.
We can save helis.
Exactly. Let's take helis, go straight north, all the way around this way to fire.
Yeah.
There's a team on the hill. This could punish them because we have Unrational up on that hill. Oh, they just rotated off. Okay. Interesting. So, we shall see. And let's take a look at Huskers. Oh no, Huskers and Sim died again, so it's just Joe hiding in a corner in downtown. Or not downtown, in a
We'll know
hill base without a loadout. Ouch.
the team all the way up on top of the hill
What do you mean?
and a Bertha.
Okay.
Interesting.
Seen anything, by the way.
Fight this?
Or we could go to a different house,
Do we
keep
wanna
helis
take this
safe.
spot?
Oh wow, that's gonna be.
Keep helis safe.
Yeah, I'm watching this Twitch Rivals tourney, and that's probably going to be pretty late because they're on game 2 right now. It has been an hour and 40 minutes since the supposed start time of the tournament. There's 5 games. Good to see you, Lando. How you been?
Hear that?
On my left house. Getting in.
Okay, so they took a grouping. Oh no, this is a. Wait, no, this is not a buy grouping. The buy grouping's up the hill. Unfortunate for them. They have a team up the hill. I wonder if they get striked and the buy gets taken away from them.
They could spawn in here.
While Isaac is the only one alive there, and he is ratting it out as well as he can, not in anything in a bad way, just trying to stay alive. Of a bounty to try to get some more cash rolling. He does not have access to a buy. Look at this. This is just teams like camping. Nobody wants to force any engagements. Interesting. Things are good. Still waiting to hear back about the account, you know, that whole deal. Things are going decent. Got my first TikTok up yesterday. It's got like 1,200 views, which is, it's TikTok numbers. They're kind of ridiculous. Like 7 or 8 or 9 likes or something, which is not bad. Need to keep doing that. Just throw, you know, quick clips. And I might start doing like here's a nice little trick about blah, blah, blah. Quick video tips for Warzone, which I think is a good idea. And then I can post those as YouTube shorts and Instagram stories or reels. I guess I could do it as an Instagram reel. Or I could just make them as a post, but I would have to re-edit them for horizontal, which would be annoying. Rather edit once and post to 3 locations.
There's a team literally sitting right here. I would love to hold wall, but I don't know how doable it's going to be.
Hold wall is Unrational's team, I believe. Yeah, Unrational's team is hanging out wall. They have 2 alive. Isaac still the one alive. And Joe, oh, Joe got his team back. Huge. Joe got his whole fucking team back, and 2 of them are landing Lodi. I'm gonna follow these guys. I don't know how it happened.
Oh, Claymore, I jumped over.
Oh no. Oh, Sim got him.
Okay, the only thing we need to worry about here is getting stunned out of our minds.
Yep.
This is impressive. I need to switch the audio up.
There shouldn't be a jump up spot.
Oh, they made it into mill. They're deep in mill now. They threw their helis. That's what happened. They committed through their helis.
Multiple people on the hill to our south.
Holy shit, this is impressive. These teams are playing crazy. Look how small this circle is to have 48 players left on 21 teams. It means there's an average of 2. It means that these 3-player teams that are left have numbers on a lot of the other teams. So, let's see where Isaac is still alive with 6,400. He can't make a buy play though, most likely. He's most likely just got to play it out for points. It's unfortunate. And he doesn't have Lodi.
Dude, what if that's a good strat? Like, if you have like 2 trucks and it's like an open zone, you just...
Close. Dude, all of military's gonna have to rotate. Come to the end. Pascal, I really want to
Sam,
go west.
I can double thermite these trucks.
I have a precision. Yo, right here.
Oh my god.
Trying to
yo,
keep
I
track
think
of
I have
any
trucks
new
here.
YouTube subs.
No?
It's super chalk, it's super chalk, it's super chalk.
Watch out, one of those red.
Give him plates
We're
if you have
not
any.
safe here. Yo, we're not safe here. Here.
I know. I think we need to kill these trucks.
So, rotating in here.
Oh, you picked up my SM Texas? Okay.
Iron's team's rotating in. Okay, the Iron's team is on the ground right now. And this is going to be particularly interesting. I think I want to watch Yeet's perspective. He is the one with the DMR and the one with the tendency to completely frag out. So they got a kill on Shamu and Beastly downed.
I'm healing.
Oh, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. Live.
I got him. I'm
We gotta watch up the hill now.
He does not have gas mask and he's full stunned. So yeah, that's dead. That's a dead Yeet. I have to imagine he can't get in here. There's still a guy on the wall alive. Oh, no way. Iron died going in.
Run in the cluster, there's 2 of them. One up the hill a little bit.
Marked with the fucking res earlier saved them here. Marked has the riot shield too, is playing his ass off. Absolutely playing his ass off here. Holy shit, this is a crazy ending here.
over here.
Huskers and Sim are still alive. Oh my god.
There's a gap right here. They're gonna get
Absolutely unreal here. They're playing on this other side of that wall. Is he shooting?
Sniping on our right. Nice.
Brelic, that team is out. We have 7 teams left.
On the wall, on the wall.
Gas. I got self.
Marked is down, but selfing. Oh, they're getting hit from lower. Good lord. This is such a clusterfuck, these endings. These guys are so good at finishing games, though, so I have to imagine that they're going to have a pretty significant advantage on a lot of the other teams.
To my left, to my left.
Yeah.
So you eat.
Play replacement, you got it. Nice.
Crazy.
Still that team in this.
Absolutely insane.
Cluster, you might be able to cluster them and just get a full kill.
You can call around. He's gonna need you for this.
Enemy marked.
Nice.
Good stuff. Get. I don't know if you can get
No,
him.
no, no, play you, play you, play you, play you.
Third place. Good stuff. Eat. 3v1v1.
Nice try, nice try.
Oh, damn.
We get third? Second, let's go!
Fucking second place! Who won that?
Good shit, you.
Oh,
Good shit.
Unrational! Team Unrational won! What a fucking... Holy shit.
Big, I keep, yeah.
Oh my god. Unrational showing the fuck up. What is that? I can't see the kills. Oh no, he's got his kills covered. Is it 775, I think? 19, I believe, with their 25. That is currently the highest score single game from Unrational's team. A very solid performance from them. I believe 19 kills. Gosh, I wish there was an easier way to track all the teams into the end. People being salty in the post-game lobby of a private... People being dorky is fun.
I was knocking madman.
Good job rotating early.
Good lord, 29 plus, or sorry, 19 plus 25 is going to put them at 44. 44 points plus their 29 from the last round. That's impressive. That is an impressive score.
That would be huge. Yeah, I'm pretty, because the guy with the riot shield was his team, and I'm pretty sure you made him place fifth.
I knocked both of them. I had them both
Yeah,
knocked.
that's right out of the big punch. I think.
Let's fucking go, dude. Ah, Christian with the 10, dude. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go,
We
chat.
got like more than 60 points now, right?
I have never, ever seen my chat so active before, ever in my life. Holy shit.
I'm happy for him. Unrational is worth checking out. Great player, great guy, a lot of fun, great community. Absolutely blowing up. Streaming to like 30 people in previous, like in like a few months ago, like season 3, 4, 5. Streaming like 30 to 50 people. Dude is fucking killing it. Chat's saving him to run an ad, which is so stupid. You do not want to run an ad on people who are like new. That's like, oh, I'm gonna take money from you at risk of my community. Not a good idea. Sure he won't. Curious what Iron has to say here.
Yeah, huge work by Yeet there. Huge.
I feel like they
They got like 2 or
might.
3 team wipes to get us from
So
third
their
place to second.
general was Iron streaming to 17k right
I
now?
don't know. First place
That was
team?
second place, by the way. That was Irrational's team. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Unrational and Iron's teams have first, or no, third, I think, Unrational first game. Third first, and then first second for Iron. Crazy.
That was huge.
Unreal. 13k. Iron streaming to 13k right now. It's huge.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good for fucking him. Okay, so I feel like I need to fill this time with something other than just general analysis, because we need... I'm gonna look for score results as soon as we have them. They haven't fully updated. Colors got pretty good scoring there. Wait, was I wrong about who was in what order? Did someone else score much higher? No. Okay, so it's just some scores are in and some aren't yet. Update. That. Not fully. Apparently Frozone's team got a good amount of points. Okay, so Sim, Huskers, and Joe are at 42 after that game. Frozone's team is at 41. 37 for Royal Eyes' team. Unrational score has not been added. They had 29 in game 1. They will go an extra 45. That will put them at 70... 44. That will put them at 60, 73, whereas Iron's team will get 62, 63, 64, 5. I don't know. Iron had maybe 5 kills, 4, 5, 6 kills. 8 plus their 25 is 32, 70. No, they'll probably be right around 70. So it depends on how many kills. I did not see how many kills they had because he clutched a few at the end, so they might have had like 10 or 12. They have like 10 or 12 total. They get a lot of kills, or they maintain their lead overall. Oh, not showing up yet. Updates, need them deets. Trying to see if we have a score for that game in Iron's chat, maybe. 17 kills? Oh my god. No, wait. No, 7. What? Now, let's see if there are any updates. Yeah, Iron and... Oh, no, Unrational, their final score is 68? Did I math wrong? 29 plus 20 for the win plus 19. 59. No, 68. I just mathed wrong. Okay, yeah, they're at 68. That's definitely correct. Oh, they're getting credited for second? That's only 20 points for the win. They had 24 before then, maybe? They have 24 in round 1, not 29? They had 29 in round 1, plus 25 for the win. I'm pulling up a fucking calculator. I'm going crazy here. 29 for round 1, plus 25 for the W, plus 19 kills. 73. They're giving them 68 like they only got 20 points for the win, not 25. What the fuck? That's gotta be wrong. That has gotta be wrong. Iron's team is posting in at 62 apparently, but I'm doubtful on these. Iron's team had 15 plus at least 8 or 9, so that's 23 is 60. If they only have 62, then that means they only had 5 total kills, and I think Iron had 3 or 4 himself. That can't be right. Those have to be incomplete scores. Those have to be incomplete scores. Either that or they're not giving the full points for placement. That's what it kind of seems like. They're not giving enough points for placement for the second game here. It's interesting. Very interesting to see. I wonder what the deal is. I'm trying to see if anybody is confused about, wondering about, criticizing, etc. the scoring, and seeing if I'm crazy. See if there's anyone else that has noticed what I'm noticing, or if I've done some math wrong. Yeah, so Iron, second place, 62 points, first 68. That's just the reading the scores in the bracket. I just do not buy their current scoring. Points have not shown up in the official score, but there's a widget here that's pulling their scores earlier for some reason. Iron, okay, there we go. 71 for Iron. So that's the full score. It's like they're getting each player at a time. So they probably have a player on Rational's team that had 5 kills that hasn't been confirmed. That score has not been. Okay, that makes sense. They're still working on it. Yeah, they're not first. They're definitely not first. People in Iron's chat are freaking out a little bit. Okay, so now for the next, who knows how long. Wonder if I could play a custom solo. Wonder. Yeah, DMR 3 times. This crazy loadout Iron's running is 2 long-range guns. It's like the meta long-range DMR from you know, when DMR was the only thing that people ran. And he's also running an HDR with it. He's just doubling down on that range, and it's working pretty well. I feel like if he'd had a hollow optic, he'd have a better chance in those fights that are going on. That time to kill up close, if you're being, I mean, it doesn't really matter unless you're hitting headshots. The time to kill up close isn't amazing. Handling solid, but not incredible. You know, you're not running a very good close-up gun, and he's running it with a 3x optic. It's not like a VOK on a, or it's not. First off, it's not like a VOK. So there's a whole thing here. I'll pull up my video just to show you guys little bits of, or no, actually, I will pull up, see if I can get. Let's fucking go in game. I'll show you guys. I'll only do it with Modern Warfare optics because I can't actually see the optics on Cold War guns without being in some kind of a Warzone match, like a private match or something, and I can't do that without like 20 something. So we are going into Modern Warfare just to see what is happening. I want to show you guys how much stronger the zoom is on. Hey, Salvador, how's it going, dude? Between games here in the Rivals tournament, where the fuck is my... There it is. In the Rivals tournament here, and I'm about to explain the significance and the difference between a 2x and 3x Cold War optic, and between the VOK 3 times and the like Cronin Scout Canted, etc. 3.25, 3.5 optics. It's also, yeah, they're going to apply similar. So in reality, the Modern Warfare VLK 3.0 is it zooms about 2 times. The way they calculate it is just wrong. I don't know why they did that. That is how it is. However, there's also a second factor for Modern Warfare and also Warzone because of the mechanic, in that you have high FOV independent affected. I'll do a quick cover of what that is, and I do have a video of this on my channel. Feel free to go watch it now. So that is only going to cover FOV, and it's not covering the difference in the Canted and Cronin and such. So that'll be a separate thing. So just for one of the higher zoom optics, I will do Canted. There's VLK, and I will show you the differences here. So when you have a ow, what does that sound? Really loud click when I fucking... Weird. I don't know. So yeah, basically when you're running FOV settings, you have, or like when you're on PC, you have a field of view settings. This little image shows how much you see on the screen for the FOV. As you see, 120 gives you a lot more of the screen than 110, then 100, 90, 80, etc. 80 is what it's by default. I think console is 60. Which is insane. Absolutely fucking insane. So yeah, you have high field of view here. And then there's a subsetting here, ADS field of view, and this is whether or not it goes back down to 80 FOV when you aim down sight, or if it stays at 110 or 100 or 120 or whatever you have it set to, or 90, you know, whatever it is. So if you want more zoom in your ADS, you put on independent, but if you want less zoom, you put affected. Affected makes it much easier to do close-up gunfights. When you're on mouse and keyboard, you don't have the aim assist that helps those close ranges, so it is easier by a significant margin. Actually, I can do this. Let's just do that with canted. So basically, independent does 80 FOV when you're aiming down sights, regardless of what your FOV is, as long as it's above. And affected does 80 FOV. Or sorry, affected does whatever you set your FOV to. So I have mine on 110, so when I ADS, it goes to 110 FOV and then applies the zoom of the optic. So you can see where it's applying the zoom plus the difference in how much it goes in. So that to there is 2 times what you're seeing. Here to here should be 2 times, I believe, roughly. Whatever. So if you go above 3 times, in Modern Warfare speak, not a real 3 times, or above 2 times in actuality. So that's what this is. You go above this VLK zoom, anything higher puts you in 80 FOV when you're aiming down sights, regardless of what your settings are. And that's why if I'm aiming down sights with this, as you can see, let's do the whole wall so I can make it easier. As you can see, aiming down sights here, I see the pillars, and I see the pillar, and I can see like to there on the graffiti. Vertically, I can see basically the top of the box, and I can see a bit of this line right here when I'm looking right dead center here. I can see the whole car and a little past the pillar on this side. When I switch over to canted hybrid and zoom in, it is only supposed to be 0.25 times higher, but because it puts you at such a lower FOV, oh, they're already dropping in. I have to go back. Okay, good. So, but because it puts you at so much higher of an FOV, you're way more zoomed in, like massively more. I mean, look how much you can't see compared to this. So that is how it's going to work on the Cold War optics too, but the cutoff being the 2X, the Vision Tech 2X, and the 3X. Can't remember what they're called. But those optics are going to behave differently depending on the like the FOV, and they're going to behave a lot differently. The 2X is going to have way less zoom than 3 and 4X. Okay. With this game here, oh yeah, let's go look at standings. I want to make sure. So Iron's team had 71. They tied? No way. First place is tied. 71 points for Unrational's team, 71 points for Irons. That's insane. Okay, so let's follow a little bit of Symphony and Husker's early game. So it looks like they grab a Bertha or a vehicle. Okay, so Sim already went Gulag. I don't know how he died. They've just not been fragging. I don't know if they're just having a bad day or if this is like a weird strat and they've gotten like really unlucky also. Well, Husker just goes down. Sim's coming back from his Gulag, but I don't know if he's going to drop back in on them. Joe's fragging. Not enough for save Husk though. Husk goes down and he's going to Gulag. And oh no, Joe got downed from behind. I wonder if they're being like low-key stream sniped. Be weird, but it's definitely possible. I would suspect no, to be clear. Joe's dead going to Ghoulie. Sim landed back in the firehouse in Promenade. No, the firehouse back where they were. He had to res Huskers. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Huskers just came back. Never mind. This is this pistol fight. This is absurd. I need to watch Unrational's team. That's what I gotta do. I just gotta watch Unrational because they've been absolutely murdering.
Should I try to rotate down to like blue over there?
I would say I have to safest.
Which one's that?
There's one on your marker.
The one on my ping?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't know how to make my way over there.
He is. He's the last one alive. Okay, I was just talking about how much they've been frying. They're tied for first place right now. But okay, let's go back to Irons. I don't see much too crazy happening, though. I do kind of keep a light eye on Sim and Huskers. They're all back. They all won their ghoulie, it looks like. Okay, so Iron is out in prison. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the circle. Circle is here, it looks like, I think. Crossing here. So potential for there to be a building, this building, like lonely building out here. The building type I'm talking about, they call it Irons building. There's one in port right here. There's one in that little one in port is next to the freeway. There's also one next to hospital. And then there's also this one out here next to storage. That building is, they call it Irons building, and sometimes there's a buy there. And that's a great building to hold. You have access to a buy station. There is no easily covered crossings to get to it. And it has access to a lot of areas. The problem with it is that it is on a low ground, which means that it is gonna be a good bit harder to defend against the hill behind it. The hill does produce some problems from time to time, and then there are other areas that have not height per se, but like they don't have like a big height advantage, but they also have the ability. There's no big wall. It's only like a foot tall. You can prone behind it if nobody has a higher angle, but that's it. So it makes it difficult. There's not a lot of cover up on that top area. And if you hold lower, you lose out on a lot of angles. Okay, so yeah, there's a little glimpse of the circle. As you can see, it was here. I think it cut off in downtown. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. No, it's deeper than that, I think. I think it's like hospital-ish. Yeah, that's right. It's hospital, Promenade East. Okay, so I wonder who they're shooting at here. Okay, they disabled the vehicle. Yeah, they're moving again because they got shot at. Okay, so they have 3 self-reses. That's already a better place. Iron's got a satchel and a gas mask. Arcta's got a satchel. Geet's got a satchel. They have an armor box and a cluster and a muni. I don't know if they have like a precision or a cluster on Marked. And they don't have, I can't tell right now because he's flying. Yeah, while they're flying, you can't see their equipment and streaks, which I don't think makes any sense. Just gray out the button that lets you push it. Okay, so yeah, again, the circle being here, the potential strong points for the end game, if it pulls north, theoretically could be airport. This building here in the middle of nowhere, could be any of this like boneyard and between boneyard and superstore mess that is really not full of very many strong points. This apartment building up there, that's a hard pull. It's likely to not go there. It is likely to end in this area, like right there. So we shall see here in about 15 seconds what we get. They get their loadout drop. Oh, it's at a bad spot. I think they're gonna skip it. Oh, Yeet got killed there. Shot out of the heli. This is going to be a problem for them. They're going to have harder to rotate circles, and then they're top of the leaderboard right now. So they're second, they're tied for first place. Oh no, they're second place actually. The final score came in and they got 1 additional kill on Rational's team. Interesting. Yeah, and Rational's team got 42 last time. Oh no, that's a out-of-date score. It's 43, I guess. Huh, okay, so back to just Iron and Marked alive, and they're holding their strong point building of choice in this area. It's going to be the green roofed building. I need a better map. I really just need a better Warzone map. changes since... No, this is new. Okay, there we go. This is gonna work. It's not that amazing quality, but... So this area here in Promenade, where you have the firehouse and the set of buildings is like a restaurant. And then this one is a 2-story light green building with the like 2 perches on the roof and 2 sets of staircases, that a little apartment building. This is the building they are currently holding. Trying to find out where that circle is going to be going, which they do actually know, but they haven't seen them check the map. It's another annoyance is that I guess there really needs to be like a god roll of some kind.
I don't know. I don't know where the other ones are, so I'm kind of afraid to
Let the this game just honestly, this game just needs a spectator mode. Okay, what a circle here. So, that circle pulls big around this area, and a good chunk of it is out of bounds. So that means that the likely pools are going to be this in Boneyard, these houses, and this hill area. So that means that there's not a nice, clean, easy place to hold after they get pushed out of here, which they are in for another at least circle, maybe 2. And if the pool is wrong or right for them, they get to stay here for potentially forever. It could pull that hard. There's a limited number of buys in this final circle. There's that one on the edge and the spiral. And there's go-kart, and then one next to Boneyard. The one that's barely out from Boneyard, and there's the one on Promenade. It's 5. That's not that few, but it's also just not a lot. Yeah, so interesting spot there in here. They haven't moved. I don't know if they're not, like, I don't know if they're just playing so strictly for placement that they won't make a play to buy someone back. It's a little surprising, to be honest. One of their helis is very low, but I wonder what the other one is doing. Doesn't look like it's smoking. Wonder if they could make it to go-kart track and back. That's my curiosity. I wonder if they're going for it. Okay, so we're following Husker, Sim, and Joe again. They have a total of 5 kills. They are playing Boneyard on the ground. Nothing too crazy. They're in the north part of Boneyard. Let's see if Isaac is in. No, Isaac's got knocked out. Fortunate. They're watching Jerk, whoever the fuck that is. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Who that is, I'm not familiar. Don't need to be disparaging towards not the very biggest, most familiar to me streamers. Not like I'm huge, obviously. Okay, I want to go back and follow and see if they go for a regain. I don't think they're going for a regain. Is he gonna run? Wow, he's playing. Wonder if there's a team below him or something? I am baffled by this. I do not know what they're actually doing, like what their game plan is. I guess I should listen a little more.
Yep. Another one's 2 straight above us.
See, I mean, they're just, you know, doing their normal like chill and hang out thing. Oh, Marked does not have
Hit? How's he? He's literally 1 HP.
claymores, so they are not playing that. Interesting.
Oh my. I don't understand how he lived.
Okay. Prizes are 45 grand for first, 30 grand for second, 21 for third, 15, 12, 9, 7,500, 6,000, 4,500, 3,300, 3,000, 3,300 is 10th, 12th, 3,000, 13th, 15th. It's just progressively down and forward up to everybody gets 1,200 bare minimum. That's nice. That's very nice. I like when tournaments support literally everybody.
Yeah, I can hope. I would hope. Yeah, I would hope so.
Team top train.
Bertha, pretty close. Just hopped out of Bertha. There's a bunch of people hopping here.
And Rational seems all alive, but I don't think they're terribly fragging out or anything. They made a byplay. When did I missed the byplay? The fuck? How? That's baffling to me. How did I miss that byplay?
They jumped down. They were like pushing fire. That train team. Yeah.
So we shall find out.
I know. I don't see it.
I think everything goes over again.
Okay.
Everybody back, dude. That's
I
nuts.
can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe we're not back down to where we were.
So this is a circle where you can't move or you die because there's teams everywhere. If you try to rotate from say here to top hill, you die. So everyone is just standing still waiting until they have to move the zone.
We really gotta hope for at least one more rotation here. If we have to go early as well. If we have to move, we gotta go early.
Yo, let's get gate kept anyways.
Mhm.
If we're gonna die, we're gonna die.
Oh, I need the VOD to update. Yeah, it's a big tourney. It's a big one.
1 minute.
Thanks for hanging out, by the way, Carrie. What brings you here? Have I connected with you on any other like social media or anything else? I think the first time I've recognized you stopping in, but you might go by another name on a different
Close, man. He's flirting with death right now.
platform. So,
That close?
Just smoke.
what brings you here?
It's like the square by.
I want to find his.
Red's team did recons. They're sitting out here. I think it ends up there, to be honest. If they did more recons in hospital, they were doing a king earlier. We'll find out, I guess, in a second. It's
A
probably
big
top
fucking
hill, though.
presence, that's for sure.
If we have to push top hill, what's our game plan?
Top hill, we full send with helis. One person. I'll go first just because all I have is a sniper rifle. I gave you my DMR, and I'll just kind of let you guys know where people are at.
I
And then we
still
just try to
don't know
bunker
how he
down
made
into
this
the top
buy.
spot.
So
Ready?
curious.
If there's a team top spot marked, are we trying to take it from them or no?
What, top here? There's
Yeah.
already a team up there. I mean, I have a cluster.
Pick
but
up that sniper ammo. I don't want to run across.
Wonder if there's a rule on jailbreaks.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Yeah.
Do we try to get across, or we rat late?
There's gonna be so many teams pushing from there.
There is gonna be teams literally everywhere. It's 86.
Okay, so we got to see.
And
I know this is such a tough call.
Are we?
I think no. I think we have to get out of here and let's full send to the back middle. I'll go first.
okay.
Jailbreak! How did I miss that?
We know what
Honestly,
happens
I
every
don't
time
think
that we
ours
hold
is gonna
this.
make it. We're not gonna make it.
Holy shit, that
guys
was a
got it up here.
jailbreak.
Stay up, Pete.
How many? Oh, dude.
You got warehouse?
I think that teams that are fully knocked out don't get to come back. I'm not sure about that, but I think teams that are already fully knocked out do not get to come back on that. That's a common rule, but I've never seen a
Here's one.
private lobby tourney. I cannot imagine that you just get to come back if you're fully knocked out. I wonder also if you must suicide.
This one again for you.
Crack the guy. Cracked him.
No hit.
I wonder if you must suicide if you come back. He didn't. It's weird that that's not the
Find us.
form. That's usually it.
We're getting sniped in the back too.
I have long reload.
Sabuli.
No way, a full another team?
Try.
That's fine.
I got-
Honestly, we're in here for probably a while. He's back left bus. On the sign. He's pushing left, Nice.
Plays, he took out Sours. Heat is currently in. He's playing this broken car. It's, I don't know if it's actually legitimately broken, but it's so much easier. Oh wow, but they lost. They both lost. Junkyard Dog and, oh wait, did Marked come back and then no?
Got long reload. I went down to 0 bullets and couldn't shoot for 3 seconds.
Yeah, this is just
Ugh, unfortunate.
Get fully loaded in the middle of nowhere and disappear, but it's way easier said than done. There's so many Garys flying around as well. What about trying to steal something? Obviously, I'm gonna wait. There's gonna be a lot of teams that go down.
Your best bet might to be just go super far edge.
This has been untouched for a long time, but there's gonna be a lot of people fighting. I'm going for it now. They're all fighting right there.
Oh, all right. So they got a Bertha.
Jeez, this thing's not doing so
Just Iron and a Bertha with a quarter of its health. A buy that is very occupied.
If you go anywhere near here, you're getting beamed.
I know.
Huskers is out. Huskers, Sim, and Joe are out. Wow. I think he dies here. Crit damage. He's playing for placement. He's literally just going to... Wow. I can't believe he got out of that. I think he's gonna...
Prone right here.
Yeah, that's another Gulager that was fucking... just proned out.
No.
Oh, man. So that's it.
Oh, that is so tough.
Iron Eater out.
That
Iron Eater marked her out.
sucks so bad, man.
What's the placement there?
Yeah.
23rd-ish?
And we know how it is every single time that we try to hold that building late, you know? Every time.
I think we should have. I don't know. I guess I
So I
died.
pushed the 2 cars up there instead.
Do we know if do we know if Rational Team's still in or not?
I think they're dead.
Okay, so fair.
They were. I think they were dead before because I killed them in the ghillie. I don't think they
That's just so rough.
managed to recover.
Maybe if we're not set up in a situation like that, maybe we just straight up try to gatekeep and get as many kills as possible there, because everybody
Maybe.
would have to rotate into us.
The circle
Yeah,
is
it's
just.
yeah.
I mean, this is the worst circle in the game, you know?
Agreed. That is the worst circle in the
was
game.
hoping
I
for one in
hate
between,
those circles. Literally, that
first
bottom
and,
left is awful.
second, but
The bottom left and then the top right.
Oh,
Those
this
are
is-
that's
that
a
was my
tough
fault.
rough. Those are
I
bad.
choked on downing raid, but then I had long reload. I couldn't help. I had good angles as well. I could have definitely won that.
yeah, they pushed straight over the middle of the hill. I was trying to cover Marked so they couldn't like wrap this
I
high
cracked
hill.
one early, then I cracked
was-
another and
Yeah,
went down.
I was fine. I cracked one, kept stunning people, but the guy behind me just
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't have any
crazy. So I gotta go find some people to watch. Want to see who is established on the hill. Sour.
He's into.
Yeah, I know.
He got the first few shots off on me. That sucks. I thought that I killed him with like right when he ran around the rock too.
Still heavy.
Well, kind of a rough game, but it is what it is. These circles though, we know we need a Bertha for sure. A minimum
I
of
mean, this is just no one. I know everyone in the lobby hates this.
yeah. This is
Terrible.
one of the worst circles in the entire game, hands down. Just because there can be somebody right where this guy is. This is my
Yeah,
least
if you
favorite
win
circle.
that- if you win that, the 1v1, you probably are alive right now as well.
Maybe, yeah.
Cause you headshot
See,
him.
Haley's still
I
in.
thought I killed him when he
Two.
went around the rock because I had him cracked and then I hit him again, and then I had to reload.
Cause this guy's just still alive, just sitting there ADSing.
He's in a lot of trouble here, is what he is, though.
He got top 10.
She is spectating Legia Queen and Dill and Hawk. That is. Bobby Moss hanging by. Oh, never mind. They're fully out. Tommy's out. I know Kaylee's is out. Jin with a Q. I don't know. No, it's is down to their last person. It's the 6 is out now. It's out. Very cool guys. Last one in his team. Did you just got knocked out? Frozone's team. That's it. Frozone. Frozone. Okay. Yeah, Frozone's the one to watch. It looks like they're the team holding go-kart. God, I wish that was a lot easier to find. Yeah, Frozone's a team of 3 right now, with 2 other teams and 4 total people. I think it's 3-3-1, but it could be 3-2-2. Okay, so gets downed. Usually very big mistake, yeah. Not having a Bertha in this circle, pushing up that far, a little risky. Okay, they got third. Cranks, Naviriu, and Smitty TV is one of the teams. I don't know who the other person is. I think it's 3v1 then. Yeah, okay, so they win it with... Interesting. Okay, so a whole new winner here. Neither of the previous winners or the very high placers, I don't think, are in. Or were, sorry, I'm not in. Won that. Or got, like, really high placement. Going into this scoring, there is... So we're done with game 3 at 7:30, so it took 2.5 hours. So it's like 40 minutes. 50 minutes, I don't know, hour, 45 minutes. I can't do math. Like 50-ish minutes per. It's actually exactly 50. Am I crazy? Yeah, it's exactly 50 minutes. 2.5 hours. So yeah, 50 minutes per game is the average right now. Anyway, so it looks like the final score for last was Unrational. That team was 75 for the last 2 games. Iron was 74, Huskers with 55, Frozone with 49, Aiden with 39, and then it goes on from there. So with this scoring coming in, I'm honestly very unsure. Iron's team gets not a ton of kills and not an amazing placement. I didn't see what the placement was, but I guess I can check his chat and see if anyone there knows. They did not update that. We're just saying they're updated you're in first, but they haven't put in all the important. They didn't put in all the important scores yet. So definitely not. Okay, updated. See, they got Iron's score in, maybe. No. I'm not even seeing Iron's score in yet. Yeah, they're a point behind Iron before Iron's score is in. I'm not seeing any other score. I want to go look at Team Isaac. I think they've had pretty rough showings both times. 14 and 6. They only have 20 points from the first 2 games. Unfortunate. All right. Going to use this as a break while they are updating scores. So I shall be back before long. Should be a couple of minutes. All right, we are back. Trying to. Oh, let's see. They're not in the lobby yet. Yeah, so there's a Twitch Rivals, the Twitch Rivals admin. How all that works actually, though. Okay, let's take a look at scores. They only have given Iron Yeet and marked 4 points, something like that. No, 3 points. Literally 2 points. I think they only gave them 2 kills, or maybe they only gave them their placement yet. Definitely nothing inclusive in. I understand why it takes them so long, but it's a little frustrating to watch. This game just needs a competitive lobby mode that like has a scoring output and admin positions and things like that. And a spectator system for competitive with like a built-in delay. Like Dota 2 does this really well, where you can just click from the main menu when there's competitive matches going on. You can click on them and watch them in your game. You can click around on everything and see everything that's happening on a delay, a significant one. And just, you know, get to follow it your own way. You know, can watch one player's perspective, or you can kind of hop around and see what's going on in general. It's really nice, but there's nothing like that in this. Wonder if Iron's gonna stream for like another 12 to 16 hours after this. He generally does. Yeah, they're back on break. I think that we'll find out what the results are here shortly. Don't want that. Probably going to have to get off and eat before I get back on for games, unfortunately. Yeah. We have still no fucking. No way they only got fucking 2 points. Clearly just added in one of their kill score or maybe their placement score. I don't know what placement they got. Let's see if maybe. Chat's not mentioning that. Everybody going on these like rants about the scoring currently. Don't understand that they're placing them in bits. They're not collecting, which they should be. They should be collecting the full team score and adding it out at once. But instead they're just like placement, add the score, publish. One guy's kills, add the score, publish, etc. Which is frustrating. It makes it awfully messy. See if they have a good clip from Iron earlier hitting a really nasty snipe. I mean, it's a standard Iron snipe, but it's still a very good snipe. Yeah, okay. Let's show this one. This is a nasty snipe. There it is. Number 5. Attempt number 5 on those shots. Impressive. Very, very good attempt. You just gotta take the shots. See, that's the thing about, like, people be like, oh, I never hit that shot. You just take it 5 times. Every time it's free to take 5 shots at a gulager, which you get to do when you're holding... Fucking hell, mic my mic. Which you get to do when you're holding strong points. You get to hit... You get to shoot shots at people. You get to have some freedom in your movement, your play. So it is important to take shots. Yet another strategic benefit of playing strong points. This one. Still score updates. Not that matter. Rosen's team might have secured 3rd. Might. There were 64 points in the 3 games. If they don't get the worst possible circle for their rotation, I think they have a very good chance of winning or top 3ing both of these other games. They have Ghoulie until quite late. That really helps with their placement if things go wrong. Okay, we're in the lobby. Pre-game. We don't have scoring updates yet. Still they've given 2 points to Unrational and 2 points to Iron's team. Oh, hey, we have standing rid of that. 76. Are they really just that far ahead? Are these actually fully up to date? Did they only score 2 points? I don't believe that. I guess theoretically Iron and Irrational's team, neither of them placed high enough to get any placement points. Yeah, because they Iron supposedly definitely. I just don't think these scores are up to date. They're showing. This shows them with 76 for Iron and 75 for Irrational, and that's like the newest, supposedly the newest scores. Like that's just the same widget I'm looking at that is yet to be fully updated. Is what I believe is going on. Okay, let's see. Unrational got 4, Iron got 5. So that widget should have 29, 42. Let's say 42 plus 29 is 69, 71. 5 is 76. That's correct. Wow. They have extra points in before because they had them at like 70 or 74. Maybe they had just added like some individual kills already. I don't know. That's weird. And then Irrational with 29, the 42. Wow, they have the exact same first two game scores, Rational and like flipped. 29, 42, 42, and 29. Unrational and Iron's teams. Unrational's playing like crazy. I'm actually going to follow him a bit here. It's that. And also Iron. Okay.
There are cars going there though. Looks like.
Prison.
They're going. They went into blue.
Okay, so they get Ellie's Unrationals out here playing in Quarry. Bit of a quiet drop.
Hurry up and loot this.
So they are going to go for the full loot and 2 recons prison. See if they may get punished. Oh shit, I need to change the scene. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is a standard thing Iron does. He hits the shack, he knows the code by heart, 729485331, as do I. You go up, punch the code. As the door is taking time for the code to process and open up, you actually,
Don't abandon the heli.
you actually, show what I'm saying. Check the side of the shack. The right side of the shack when you're facing the door has a place where a chest can spawn or like a plate or something. So you check that and then you run in and grab shit. It's an orange crate every time. So frequently you'll get like a satchel or gas mask, a good gun, armor, muni box, self-res. Sometimes, occasionally, very occasionally, you'll get a red access card. It's very nice to hit that every time, and it's easy to do because you can just fly right to it in the heli. This is a really good pull unless there's a lot of activity at prison, because there are rocks to cover basically everything here. So if there's a team wanting to come kill you from more like farmland, if they're in South Farmland, then no real problems there.
Just throw this on the bridge here, I think. This Lodi.
I think Iron is gonna go Gulag to get the last recon, the next recon. Yeah, Marked is gonna go. Okay. Yeah, still going 3x. 3x.
And I have an armor box already, so we need one.
Oh, so there's a.
And then we'll start with
They already got the Gulag one. Okay, that's the one they went for first. Smart. Probably ran up through the Gulag.
okay, self-roses,
And yeah, this is a great pull when prison's free.
munitions, and cluster.
Yeah, Iron's dictating with quick math about what he should be, like what you should be prioritizing. That's something that's nice when you're limited on money and you have to force a rotation. You don't have time to keep looting. You're like, we need self-reses, stacks of plates, a muni, a precisioner cluster, armor box in that order. So if you're not buying one of those things, you drop the cash and make sure that everything there gets bought. So you get self-res, it's usually first priority. He has an armor box and a satchel, so I'm not sure if they'll buy another stack of plates. They're probably going to get 2 selfs and maybe a stack of plates that money. Oh, it looks like a muni that he bought. And then,
I think we just sent it up to top fire right now.
is that 2 munis? I think they bought 2 munis.
There was teams here.
Yeah, you're right.
Or this one. I don't think anyone.
Where? Yeah.
I don't think anyone's fine.
Maybe. I think there might be one team, but
I doubt it. I don't think so.
Okay.
The people I saw, they went for it.
okay, let's do it. This will be huge, actually.
Okay, so they're going to do the one recon out here and find out where the circle is pulling. And I'm trying to pay attention. This is another thing that you could just easily see the full map if you had a spectator client. I could see where the circle was, where the buys are, where the contracts are, where team activity is happening. Love that. That would be so nice. I would definitely make a like significant repeated effort to do these, but from like manually doing everything from within the client. If there was a spectator form for competitive lobbies, if there was competitive lobby support and not just fucking private lobby bullshit. Technically, there are some guns that have different damage profiles in private lobbies, which is absurd.
Man, this is
Unless they patched that, but I don't think anybody's tested since then.
up there. There's already a team there. We should try to force
Marked is full rat. He's going riot stems, and it wins them games. Riot shield and stems, and he just keeps on popping them.
to straight up take the
Restock
instead- 'cause, like,
and
they're
Simtex, I think.
fire.
I'm not sure what he goes for the other gun.
And there's one right
I would have to imagine he goes like an FFAR or maybe a. I don't think he'd go DMR.
They know that this is the smart.
I didn't see what he had the last game. I thought it was an FFAR, but I'm not sure. Because he might have just picked up whatever gun he had.
Even a warehouse to top hill here, and then maybe a full
Let me
send?
ask you a question. Let me ask
Yeah,
you
yeah.
an actual question. If we're trying to play for placement here,
Tunnel,
how about we just play fucking PD?
PD, and just sit second story and
stand.
not move.
Stem, exactly.
We need, okay, let's do it, but we definitely need,
There's a whole team here that just rolled up too.
we definitely need our stims and restock.
Okay, so they're gonna play a relatively safe area to pull their Lodi in 1 minute here. So they're probably gonna stop here on what they call Irons building. This is that building I was describing earlier. There's one in here in port, and this one on the side of storage, and then this one next to hospital. They're all the same form of building. That is Irons building. He lands there and loots a lot in solos. And it's a pretty good hold when it's on this side. It's not a very good hold in port because there's way too many angles above them. That building in port is pretty rough to hold because of there's the big blue building, there's the highway, there's cranes, there's a lot of places. There's a lot of downtown when it's in. There's a lot of places in that area that make it hard to hold Irons building in port, but holding it in this area means that if you're a good sniper, like when you're the best sniper and you have streaks, you just fucking
Down for PD and
destroy people that are pushing you on the hill, which is the only high ground,
anything on the hill.
and you can play this like
Absolutely lit up.
these head glitchy areas.
Do you have a stim class? There's a berth up here.
They're literally gonna play all stems.
Try and beam me. I don't know. Yeah, he's sniping at me.
See if they can hit a shot on this.
They're just holding me off the Lodi. A bunch of gamers, dude.
Is that their Lodi there as well?
Yeah, there's two other Lodis there.
Oh, their Lodi landed with two others.
We're not in the worst spot right here, right now. Okay? We can work out of this.
He moves his heli so that these two teams don't get easy shots on it. These guys have their heli on that side because the hill team is likely to be able to take shots without fear of being third-partied to take out their helis. So they have theirs on the front side. Technically, there is risk of other people getting it. Oh, what a shot. Who was that? Rinjin? John? Let's check on Rational's team. He's got 0 kills, but they're all still alive, and they're playing in the hill area north of Millie. Oh. Don't get it. Fortunate. I'll check on Team Huskers and also Team Isaac.
Just gonna go see.
Huskers team has not very many kills, but they're alive and they're in a
No, I think
decent spot for the circle.
there's two Berthas. Do you see that?
Then Isaac's team is all alive here. Not many kills, but play an edge of gas. It's not a bad way to go. Risky, but they win their fights.
Up there.
So he goes stems, claymores. He has nothing throwable, which is a weird way to play, but he does not have his sniper. Okay, so he's okay. He's going 3x DMR so that he can switch to, I think, a Cold War MP5. And unfortunately, again, getting killed out of his heli. That's happened a few times now. That is very unfortunate. He does have Gulag still. That is a rough one.
There could be a team here. How far behind me are you? I saw. They've been there for a while. You can make it. They're here. I'm about to die.
He's riding that heli as far as he can to get away from them.
Holy cow, dude.
Good lord, they fucking ripped him. Ninja with Noel. And yeah, I'm not I'm not familiar with those guys.
There's a team at this
Wow, yeah, Ninja with no L. That team really fucked them up. He lost his ghoulie, or died on the way back in, I guess technically is possible. Oh. Oh, that was so close. This is a rough one. Marked is literally played in a fucking hole there. He's not king though. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have any way to get one either.
Does the event happen at the end?
between second and fourth. But it'll probably be a fire sale.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I'm going to switch over my primary focus for this game to Irons. If they don't get a decent placement here, they have to really frag out the last game to have potential to beat. Unrational's team is in and healthy, and they have probably some kills. I can't imagine they have no kills. Okay, it is.
I don't know if they're all.
Oh, let's look at competitors real quick.
Yeah, I heard you.
They're only showing the main competitor. They're not showing the rest of them.
I'm sure there's no way, dude.
No way.
3 cars? What are they?
Okay, so it's
Yeah, keep on.
Nick something. Nick. Yeah, he's using a lower, unfortunately lower thing, so I can't read that. Nicole. I could never find which finesse.
Every time, dude. There's no way it's just one though, right?
Stay finessing maybe.
I thought to.
Oh, site. Fucking.
Make sure we don't get flanked.
Yeah, it's finesse. Stay finessing.
Right,
Okay.
you just gotta watch our left side.
Which is broken in Google search results. It's annoying. So
That's our opening.
I have
Smart here. He's gonna be
0,
there.
I'm gonna take the heli to the roof.
Don't take Kelly. Don't take Kelly. Don't take Kelly.
They might have a C4 on it.
One's white. One's white.
Maybe that's why they let it.
0,
Yeah, don't take Kelly.
0.
I'm gonna snipe from fire.
Wow, they literally have 0 kills. Holy shit. Wonder what Huskers and that squad is doing. Oh, so it's got 2, Sim 1, Joe 1. People really not taking risks, and risks. What am I saying? Risks, and I get it. Looks like 3, 4 total kills on 3, 4 total kills on fucking Isaac, Zach, and rallied their team. Huskers teams has got good standings. They're like 55 points or something, 57 points. That puts them theoretically have like a big end game, and if they pull off a win or something, they're in good shape. Yeah, they're playing out in Trap House here, and they have to make a hard rotation in. I want to go back and see if Iron's team's getting any kind of a regain. He's literally just playing like angles with Riot Shield's replacement. That's unfortunate to watch. But if they get like 3rd or something somehow, then they put themselves in a really nice spot, and it's definitely worth it. He's literally just maximum ratting. I don't think you expose yourself very much when you're stimming with a Riot Shield. I think it's very minimal. Pause some of these so I can reduce my computer's general load. Be using Mark's perspective for that. Oh, no, they're out. I was thinking that Sim and Joe were in, but they are out. They're specking. Holy shit. Now that's pretty much screws their chances of victory unless they throw out a crazy final game. But they were just getting shot at by Lucky Shamu's team. Okay, so Isaac is still in. putting up a good one this time, but they unfortunately have it's 28 points for the 3 games that have been posted. Let's see, what's Team Swag doing? 21, 6, and 8, so only 35. Tifu is 7, 15, 11. That's not bad. I don't know what else is. Oh yeah, let's go look at the score. Okay, so currently his Team Iron was 76. Team Unrational was 75. This is ignoring anything from this game. Team Team Z Colors was 64. Huskers with 57. Super Very Cool Guy with 53. Yeah, lots of people above 40. Aiden, Raiden, and Blast are 39. Swag is 35. That's generally, I'd say, the cutoff probably. If they don't perform well in these 2 games, then that doesn't even do it for them. But if they perform well in the last 2 games, any of those teams has the chance to win it. I'd say approximately. I'm not doing like big math. But yeah. I'm going to go back to following Marked because this is a really crucial wait out, because currently there are 32 of the 49 teams in. You don't get any points for that. People are going to start dying like absolute mad in the next 2 circles. So I want to see if this FFAR, Stim Clay's Riot Shield situation is going to pay off for him. And I'm wondering, does he have Ghost? I haven't seen him use a Stim or pop a Clay, so I don't know if they've... So I assume he picked them up on his way out when he was in the thing. Does he have Ghost? He had to have had... Did he get second loadout? If he got second loadout, that's overkill. But... See, this is another thing that spectator mode would fix. It would fix not knowing like anything. You'd be able to view everybody's inventory, all their perks, status of various things like that, whether or not they've been to Gulag. Kills and deaths, all that would be so nice. And it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, there would be a significant amount of work, I guess. Yeah, for there'd be UI elements and troll elements and stuff, but like, if you want a competitive scene in a game, you need a spectator mode. It is an absolute must. Oh my god, she really did just meow right into the mic. She likes to scratch her face on the suspension mount, so when she meows, it's like right there. All the cat hair on my desk. So yeah, he's literally just ratting it out. I'd like to see something happen with him, I guess. I guess we're not getting that. So Isaac's team, it is Zach as well, but Team Isaac is still up. That team's Sim Huskers are out. Unrational still have 2 players in and a couple of kills. 1, 2. Yeah, they have 2 kills. Rough. They're playing a strong position. So I'll be watching Isaac. Just close. This Bertha's very low. Oh, rallied, downed and killed 1. They have what, 1, 3 is 4, and 2 more is 5. They have 5 kills, 5 points. It's important, 5 points. They up. I should pull up Aiden. I really need to pull up Blast, Aiden, and Rated. That's probably who I should be watching primarily right now. They have 6, and 4 kills. Yeah, they have 16 kills right now. And currently, team of 3, which is...
Do we want to go now? We should go far right. I mean, there's kids in the building right here.
There's plates bugged there?
definitely people too, dude.
I think those plates were bugged there.
Roll to the right or not?
No. What about them white houses, bro? Discussion.
Up the hill, up the hill. He's way up there.
Okay, someone on the hill is holding them.
I think we gotta go.
I don't think it's Isaac.
Maybe we gotta go far left.
Yeah, they're not currently on the hill.
See this guy, dude. Oh, no, right here. Weak. Getting up. I have
Kai's
smoke,
White
bro.
Houses are shooting at the kids up top.
You smoke White House, I think.
I see him right here. One's right here. Oh, I'm edge zone. It's gonna be hard for me.
You just smoke the White House at Racine so we can push. Oh, I'm getting shot from PD as well, dude.
Weird he's not shooting that, but I guess he thinks he doesn't kill him, which is fair.
I got sniped from the guy up top.
Yeah, they're getting torn apart here. Holy shit. I didn't see you down. Oh, you don't get a notification of who downs you.
Finish me on the hill.
It's literally under.
Damn it, bro.
It's Galix. It's holding that hill. They might win this one. I'm gonna go pull them up.
This one said.
Okay, so they get. I didn't see the placement.
If we were gonna rotate.
They had a decent number of kills, but they're a little too far behind for that to matter. Iron will literally still be ahead of them and everything. But here's Galix's team. They're holding. Oh no, he was down. I thought he was the one on top of the hill. Okay, I need to go check on Marked. Yeah, Marked's still just playing this rat spot. Holy shit. Isaac and Zach, they're alive technically, but Isaac's in a rough spot.
He's got daddy, right? He's got daddy. Two behind my building. Nice blue shot.
Child together, boys. Let's go.
Oh, Breadman's team is kicking it apparently.
Be able to hold these guys to our right, bro.
They're literally right behind us. Keep your ears open.
Where?
In this blue shack.
Zach shed.
In this blue shack. Very close, bro. At least two.
I'm about to peek it for you. Oh, this guy's sniping deep.
No, you're gonna get sniped by that. Yeah.
It's rough.
Peek around this side, like run around.
He's a great player. What is his win count? 950.
950. We don't have to take
Crazy.
They're pushing or moving or
Yep, they're
something.
in the blue
They're on
shack. They're in the blue
grass.
shack. One's dead.
Oh, wall banging.
Right next to you.
No, he's one
Nice
shot.
attempt.
You got time. They might have money. This could be like the res play.
See, all that management is so annoying. Holy shit.
He's got cash. Not a lot though.
Play you.
Marked is right the fuck behind him right now. Wait, is Marked alive still with that team on that low hill? Yeah, he is. Oh no, Marked is sitting in gas. Marked is literally playing gas with stims right now. Maximum rat. See, so he has stims, and he just popped a muni to give himself 2 more. Does he have... Wait. He doesn't have... Yeah, he does have restock, so he's going to be able to get, I think, 2 more now off. He should have grabbed that satchel, I think. What a spot to be in. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm watching him right now. Oh, what did he get? What was the placement? 6th. Okay, so that's the end of them. The Rowd's still. I think they say Rowd, but you got 4th, 5th.
Great game.
Go, baby.
That is fine, Ralph. Good shit, baby.
No, I got you, baby.
Sorry, I chat. When you said 20,
They got 5th. Okay, Breadman is still in, I believe. I think Breadman wins this game.
Okay, there are 2 teams on the bridge.
We play together. We play together.
They're exceptionally good.
Go in. You can try. I'll stay up here for placement. You guys try. You guys go down. I'll stay here for placement.
Wait.
You guys try it. I'm gonna stay here for placement.
One down.
Go together, boys. Go together.
I'm one shot. I need plate. I see him.
No place.
It's
No place.
tricky. They have to push. Cracked him. Nice.
Important for them. That's huge for them. What's their placement before now? I don't know what team. If it's Spartan, Prayers, or Nobu. Let's see. Or no, sorry, Spartan Prayers or Breadman. Wonder who's in there. Can't like actually read. This guy's at 600 wins. He's a solid player.
Let's go, baby!
They fucking won. Holy shit. Big for them. Absolutely huge. What a fucking game. Playing that hill so nicely. Alright, let's see what this does for them. They're 37 points plus their current puts them at... That's a lot of money. They put so far up in placement because of that. Where were they? I don't see them still. I'm like scrolling down in the 20s of points. It's Breadman, Nobu, Spartan, and the other one. But I should. I've seen literally all 3 players of each, so I should be able to easily see it. What the fuck is this clusterfuck of an after game lobby? Holy shit. I want to find out the scores. Okay, so Team Prayers, they had 15 in round 3. 10 in round 2 is 25. 3, 28, and 37 is 65. That's big for them. That puts them potentially in top 5 or so territory. We won't know for a while. We will not know for a while. Okay. Big for him. Very big. Nice to see it. Love to see it. Unfortunate, not a huge game. I mean, they had a solid game. They had points and a decent placement. They had 5th, I think, for Isaac. That's the biggest game for them so far. It's money. It's every time they place, like, if you place 5th or 6th in one of your games, money. Like, straight up just money right off the bat, guaranteed. Like, that's a big placement. It's a really big placement. All right. Holy shit. Okay, I need to grab myself some water. I will be back in a minute or 2. It'll be quicker than the last break. All right, and coming back, we have a very big potential opportunity here for Team Iron to get a really strong finishing game. they get another really nice circle. Okay, so currently Unrational and Iron's... See, Iron's team scored 8 points there, I think. Unrational's team is now at 95. Iron is at 84. So those are the big two to watch. Unrational and Iron at 95 and 84. Or sorry, 84 and 95. Or yeah, 95 and 84 respectively. Unrational 95. Iron 84. Z Colors with A Elger. I'm covering Twitch Rivals. How's it going, dude? What are you up to? How you been? Oh, Breadman jumped up in the scores. Good for them. We will see how much they get from that. If there's something else you'd prefer me to call you, let me know. Elger is just kind of what I put together from your name, so. Or any aiming stability or focus. When DMR meta was big and the flinch was ridiculous, I say focus, but currently, I'd say aiming stability. Did you watch the True Game Data video on the FFAR and Car 98K? He does a very great visual on why the aiming stability stock is the play for the Car 98K. In Warzone? With the Norma rounds or what? Or are you talking multi? I'm going to alter a class or two because I'm going to attempt to run FFAR car because it is just such a ridiculously strong class. Currently I do have the FFAR car 98K, but I need to switch to the Raider stock and probably Field Agent, but I might go test that on my own at some point. In Car 98K, I was running Slight. Actually, think I was gonna put the Precision Comb on it, but yeah, there we go. This is, in my opinion, the build. Though the variable is nice because it gives you more zoom, but it's also a smaller picture with more border. I really like that. So it's funny. True Game Data in his video about the car talks about how he uses the second to last reticle, the top notch. I am generally not a mechanically quick player, so run and gun does not suit me. I don't win as many gunfights as I would. So I play strategically. I pick, make good decisions, set myself up for success, and beat people that way. Win by planning and discipline, though I do still enjoy playing run and gun, but I want to play run and gun with better players. I don't like playing run and gun when I'm the best player. It's not fun. Actually, generally, it's not playing with the best player. Understandable. Definitely not everyone's thing. It's not everyone's thing from a watching perspective either. It's, I generally, I still enjoy watching Iron play, but I don't like watching Marked and Shaded. I think Iron is just so good and so entertaining as well because he's intelligent, he's very detailed, and his little nuggets of wisdom, excellent. But I'd say from the perspective of pure entertainment, I enjoy Iceman Isaac and Huskers and Symphony and Joe-O. Fucking Joe-O, Exact, Kill Racers are so much more fun to watch generally than the strategic players. I'm just a much better strategic player than I am a Kill Racer, and I like winning. I don't like losing. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely my build here. I do not like the variable. Yes, the prison. Dude, it was insane. Absolutely nuts. The fucking full prison circle, absolutely mind-blowing. I want to show you just a tidbit of the true game data video today from the FFAR plus Car 98 loadout. So he goes into aiming stability. God, these like I'm getting these like really loud like fucking pops sometimes. Weird. I have grounding issues, I think, in some of this. Oh, I bet that's what I need to do. I probably need to switch this outlet setup up. So if you watch, this is with the precision comb. Oh, wait, let me switch the view, my bad. So if you watch when he has the precision comb out, if he puts the dot on, it's going to be at worst when he is spot on it. It's going to be at worst about the edge of the yellow circle in the middle there, like the black border of it. So when he scoots in, there's a pretty small adjustment to be made before he shoots, and this is with the aiming stability stock. When he switches over here in a moment to the this is the ADS stock, so it makes it worse rather than making it not making it better. It makes it actively worse. This is why I don't think you can run the ADS stock. Look how far off he gets sometimes. It's literally like 2.5 times as far, and it's moving so much quicker too. By the time you've adjusted, it's actually moved a little bit on you. So I'm gonna give the car another good run tonight. I think I'm gonna play a lot of car FFAR and just brutalize myself until I get good at it, because it is such a strong loadout. Absolutely absurdly strong from every statistical perspective. The car is quick, much quicker than the SPR. You get to do that aiming stability, because that's what the SPR's biggest weakness is aiming stability. If you're playing my more strategic style and you're playing back more and taking longer shots, you hold your breath, so that doesn't matter as much. But when you're playing quicker, when you're trying to, you know, snipe people moving at 40 to 60 meters with the car or the SPR, you need that aiming stability. It is absolutely crazy how much it does. This gameplay is a blast. I really think people need to watch this. This is a funny and fun video. So this is True Game Data, one of the best COD YouTubers, probably my favorite COD YouTuber. Has great stats. He's a really fun streamer to watch. He played with Drakota, who's like Drakota is like an up and coming to be a world class kill race player. The dude is like a near 4 KD, just absolutely insane. So yeah, whenever, good lord, these windows, so many of them. It's him, and then Art is War. Love the guy. Art is War is a upstanding, open, caring, and like positive example of masculinity. He is just a excellent all-around person. I look up to him very much. Very much directly inspired me. He is also just improved his game a lot. We were both like 1.25 KD, and he has been running kill race and is averaging his weeklies in the 2 to 2.5 area. Very, very solid player. So yeah, okay, we're back to this. I'm a little, so I do trust Tony, so I think I'm gonna run field agent again. But we shall see. The fucking, this stock, so this stock description, it says it does sprint to fire and aim walking. It also does shooting movement speed, which is what the combat stock's supposed to be good at. But since you need sprint to fire for close quarters engagements, this is where it's at. And if you want to go even more close quarter, if you are dedicated to 30 to 40 meter quick scopes on your car, you can run infiltrator grip and get more move speed, shooting move speed, and aim walking move speed, and you are so fast. It's absurd. It is unreal how fast you are with that. Okay, let's see updated scores. Let's see what we have. Yeah, scores are very behind here. Still, unfortunately. So annoying. See who's gotten wins. Team Smitty, Iron, Unrational, and fuck, it was Team Prayers. Holy shit. Teep's team is in like dead last as of the last round. Holy fuck. Poor guy. Literally dead last, like 2 fucking points. Are they dropping fucking Superstore and losing? That's bizarre. So yeah, this is my new loadout for tonight. I'm going to keep running that loadout for a while. This loadout, dude, this Groza is nasty. Absolutely insane. It has better time to kill in close range than the AMAX, and better handling at range than the AMAX. So it is a very solid close to mid-range gun, great for an HDR pairing. I'm curious if I should maybe consider, I don't know, that DMR looks tempting, but also like they're very good at handling the recoil and I'm not. Also the low bullet velocity. I think I need to stick with a more accurate gun. So that's gonna be probably it could be Bruin, but I think Grau or even Ram potentially, because I'm great at that recoil control. Grau, Ram, M13 are probably the ones. I really need to learn M13, but as it felt good before, and now that the Grau is or not the Grau, now that the Kilo's nerfed, it's even better. Feels even better, at least. Every time you take out a gun that is direct competitor of a gun and make it worse, you make that one gun better effectively. Times you won't lose your gunfight. Tempted to start throwing my car in this end loadout too. It would be really nice for me to have a Car 98K and a, I think these are the, no, this one needs to be updated to the, because this is my DMR Car 98K. That and gold football. I like the jumper cables. So jumper cables and cover shot. Yeah, update that. So yeah, that could be my car there. Let's set these to no longer be that. Give them the Flex, yeah, Microflex LED. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Just when I pull a sniper, if I want to be able to pull this and not like immediately die at close range if I don't find, like I don't get a chance to pick up a different gun. But yeah, this is the loadout, like absolutely the loadout. My opinion. Again, the FFR being agency, task force, raider stock, field agent foregrip, salvo 50 round mag, because it reloads fast, has the most rounds, and it has the least ADS penalty, like less than the 40 mag or 43 mags or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, really weird that it's like that. Okay, so they're finding their lobby. It's nice. Oh, I didn't realize Jared was playing with Rust Daddy. Interesting. Yeah, so what it looks like, and these are incomplete scores, what it looks like we have is Unrational in first place with 102, Iron with 84, Frozone with 69, or Frozone and Z Colors, Breadman and Prayers with 64, Chilla Bean, that team, Washout, with 61, a bunch of in the 50s, 58, yeah, Sim and Huskers at 57, Aiden at 56. Those teams have to put up unreal games, like absolutely unreal games to win. And someone, okay, so actually I will probably follow, since they'll probably play safe replacement. Oh. I just fucking threw up. Love it. I shall be back momentarily. Alright, I've returned from cleaning cat throw up. Love it. Definitely not my favorite part of owning a cat, that's for damn sure. Love her to death, but she wouldn't do that. She's generally a very good cat. Shy, but not too mean. Very cute, very sweet. Oh, okay. Lobby's still filling, so we got a little time here. This ghost class I barely ever use. I wonder if there's a fuck. I wonder if there is an HDR that I own that uses default optic with some kind of a change to it. Oh, I only have 3 of them. Okay, I thought I had more than that. This uses thermal and this uses what, canted? Oh, Cronin. I was gonna say, is that a thing? I just will completely keep it blacked out. I might actually go with the completely black suppressor too. Or if I have any black stickers I'll throw on it. Let's do slot 2. Yeah, there's those black on black ones there. That. I like the snake. That's pretty nice. That's pretty fucking nasty. I like that. If there's anything else that's quite black on black enough that I want other than this style sticker, those 6. Yeah. I think that's about how I want my classes. That Car9 8K is what I'll pull late circles. Wait. They replaying? Yeah, he's watching replay. Okay. Watching Etsy? Oh, he's watching their perspective. Wonder what's going on in chat. Is interesting. Alright, time for me to get out of the game. He goes tune up on a class instead of amped, and I assume that's when he's only running 1 weapon. Tune up. What's tune up do? Or just close my game. So easy. That is not my birthday. %25 faster reload. Sorry, reload. Revive on teammates. I think that works on self-res too, but maybe not. Who knows? Okay, so wait, are they in game? Is it? They in? Crazy? They're in pregame. But they did Huskers go to fucking play a random match? Is there like a? Well, there's no way there'd be a tiebreaker right now. Yeah, apparently they just haven't gotten deadline yet, so they're practicing their start. Fucking. Because they need to get cracked. I bet. So this is the team. They have a lot to gain and very little to lose. They're all three sizable enough streamers that they have money. They're not like a life-changing amount of money if they don't, like if they place like an extra 2 or 3 places higher in the tourney. It's not like a major amount of money to them. And not like, I don't think Joe O's like hella rich, but he's been getting plenty of viewership, and I'm sure he's probably going to sign to an org fairly soon. He is not risking money with these two around, or he's not caring about risking that much money with these two around, you know, a couple grand because of your placement in one of the 5 games. So they're probably going to go super and frag everything they can. Oh, the FFAR fries so hard. It's absurd. Absolutely insane. Something occurs to me that I think people don't, with controller, have a little more problems with by the nature of the device than people on keyboard and mouse is with recoil control. When you recoil control, you start shooting by clicking, and with that same like hand in that same area, you pull down to start correcting. So your initial correction is easier to time and feel right. Whereas with, you're still doing it same hand, but it's like 2 separate types of movement. It's like thumb, like finger press, and then you have to specifically move your thumb a distance, and you need to time it. If you start too early, you miss your first shots. If you go too late, you start correcting too late. So you have to time it more. If you start correcting late on your recoil on PC, you pull it down quicker. But if you start correcting your recoil too late on controller, you have to pull it down extra and then back to where you needed to be. You have to pull down on the stick more and then less once you've corrected. Whereas on PC, you pull faster and then keep pulling slower. So I think it's a little easier. I really wish this game supported analog movement, like with mouse aim. Like, I really wish that they didn't just lock aim assist specifically on controller. They locked aim assist on free movement, like mouse type movement aim, or sorry, like free move aim, like mouse type aim. They did that, you would be able to run a mouse with like half of a controller, or a keypad with a true analog thumbstick or something like that, and you'd be able to get Joe movement, not literally because I'm not that good or anywhere near it, but you'd be able to get analog movement, which is way more precise and like controllable than keyboard and mouse movement. Keyboard and mouse movement, you have go or don't. And you have 8 directions: forward, forward, left, left, back, etc. You have 8 directions and 1 speed outside of, you know, sprinting and tack sprinting. On on like in vehicles, if you want to go slower, you tap. You have to tap quickly. If you want to turn less than holding, but for a longer amount of time, you tap. You hold and let go. You hold and let go kind of thing. That's how you do driving. Technically how you would do walking slower, though I just generally don't. But it's like if you're climbing a ladder, for example, and you want to go slower, sorry, you go or you don't. So you have to start and stop, start and stop. It's very annoying. So there's a lot of benefit to... What is the fucking deadline for this last game? See if there's a update on scores. They updated... Nope, they've not updated the standings. Holy shit. Yeah, Game 4's scores have not shown up on the actual, like, score page. It's just in the what's it called? Widget. Just threw up a minute ago. I'm supposed to pet you? Hope you're not feeling sick. I think she's just being weird. Cats just kind of do that. Just go throw up somewhere. Shit like that. It's very odd. I think I need to give myself a harder to execute loadout. And I need to focus on winning gunfights, winning gulags, and always... So I've gotten a bad habit of where I've got this base of knowledge so that anytime a teammate does something that like is clearly wrong to my set of knowledge, I'm like focusing on that. Even if I don't say anything, I focus on that, and I'm not looking for what I'm doing wrong in this scenario when maybe I died 4 times or something like that. Maybe it's less obvious. It's probably a lot less obvious. Usually I don't die 4 times in a game. They're still playing. They're still playing this fucking... They're gonna get through almost like half a game in this wait period. They're still in 119 in the lobby. When is this next game supposed to start? I wonder if it's scheduled at 9. Yeah, people complaining about diamond lobbies. You got nothing on this fucking lobby. Holy shit. Just imagine if your last place team in your lobby... Well, let's just go look at, like, scored least. Some zeros. Okay, yeah, overall, your last place team in your 3 lobbies is fucking Teep. That guy is literally a record holder. It's good to see he's in good spirits right now. He's also like a literal COD pro, so like understandable. He was laughing up on. Like to see it. But yeah, that's like your second worst team is fucking that guy. Get good fucking luck. It's actually kind of crazy when they got like it really shows the like the weakness of this strat. Not weakness per se, because it's not like there's anything better. It's just like it's a little finicky. The ease of execution in these games is massively bigger or better. Is massively better. Ease of execution is easier. In lobbies where circles are favorable for you, where you get to sit top prison for fucking 30 minutes, you know, that kind of shit. 30 minutes, but like, you know, 15 minutes of the game, you sit top prison. It's crazy. Wonder if they're... Well, I want to look at the theoretically viable, absolutely all of the highest DPS. Like maybe a car pairing. You don't have to like no worry for range past like 30 meters. So that's FFAR and AS Val are the 2 immediately coming to mind. I would think Finnick. Yeah, Finnick. theoretically, you could run Cold War MP5. That is definitely a thing you could do, and it has the range to help. Is there any other mobile secondary that is crazy high damage? Because the MAC-10 does not compete with these. Grows is good. I don't think it's that good. I'll probably throw it in there just to see. I don't think FAL is that good, but I will put it in there just to see. Actually, I'm going to start throwing in. Yeah, I think that's it. So we will see what other... So FFAR would be agency and task force. The Val is, you're not actually using the barrel because it has a really good first damage range, and the barrel doesn't matter for that. It is nice, but you don't really use it. I'm gonna leave it off because I think that's accurate to how you use the gun generally. Let's do the Finnick with, I think you go ZLR Saber so it doesn't ruin the hip fire. I think you have to go ZLR Saber so it doesn't ruin hip fire. You could theoretically go Deadfall. Could really go Saber and Apex together. You can't because of the slot, so you either have to go Deadfall or Saber. I think I'm gonna say it's Deadfall. We're not gonna focus on hip fire ability of these guns in this comparison. I think we're going as a car secondary. We're going to ignore any need for hip fire. Agency, task force. Okay, so I think this gives us the proper DPS and ranges for how you would build these guns in a normal scenario. With the Val not using its barrel, it's already silenced, so you don't put a mono on it. It's not an option. The Val to the chest, Val far MP5, but at a very much shorter range. Finnick and then Val. Did I say far? And far and foul. Yeah, that's an easy one to fuck up. For stomach, it is MP5, but to a shorter range, and then Finnick, but also a shorter range, and then FFAR. This is another thing. Its damage profile is forgiving, very forgiving. That is another reason it is so nice to be running this FFAR versus the Val. Val's also way less damage per mag, fewer rounds. Like, you got to use 2 slots just to get 30 rounds at I think a higher fire rate. I believe a higher fire rate. It's less rounds at a higher fire rate. It's crazy. Then the FAL. What about head? Oh, that FAL is a 4-shot kill to the head, or 3 at closest range. Is a 3-shot kill to the head. In fact, it's 2 head and a chest, or a head and 3 anywhere else. Not 3 anywhere else. You have to get 1 chest. A head, a chest, and 2 anywhere else. Some theoretically great TTKs if you're mixing in headshots still. Then FFAR is best in extremities, and then the Val and the MP5. This is, again, the MP5 being so good, and it's better than basically every other SMG. I'll go ahead and throw in the MAC-10 on there just to show you. Yeah, this is why the FFAR, I think, is the gun to have. It's a lower fire rate and only 3 fewer rounds per mag, too, so it's a little more forgiving as far as damage per mag. Can we fucking get a game? Still in the lobby. It says the match is about to begin, but I think that's just the waiting. Yeah, the waiting. It's not actually doing anything yet. Agency, task force, because I don't think anything else does range. Does. Yeah, task force is the only one for... Okay, yeah, so if you're comparing the Mac here with open bolt delay, because you have to. If you don't, then it's a little better, but like comparing the Mac here, it puts it all the way up here. It is literally the worst for chest shots. Stomach shots, it is 4th. Legs, it is the worst. And head It is the worst. And it's very close range. Oh my god, I've been doing all of this fucking on the wrong. Yeah, so just a quick show you here. This is for chest damage, AS Val, FFAR, MP5 but to a short range, same with Fennec, FAL, and then MAC 10. These are theoretical, you can run with a Car 98K guns. Stomach, MP5 from Cold War, again to a short range, Fennec, again to a short range, then FFAR, MAC, but to a shorter range than the FFAR, Val, this is the weakest point for the Val, stomach shots, and then FAL. The FAL having 49 stomach damage is a 6-shot kill instead of 5, and that kind of ruins it. If you get one chest shot in, though, you get a much quicker time to kill. It's this time to kill is what you get. You get one chest shot. Extremities, again, FAR, Val, MP5, and Fennec, then the FAL, and then the MAC 10, and then again, the FAR, the Val, the MP5 and Fennec to shorter ranges, and the MAC 10's the worst. So it's literally just in so many scenarios. So what saves it is mobility is great, absolutely a dream. But in fights, the aim walking and the shooting movement speed, I think, make up for it. We are in lobbies. Let's fucking go. I'm ready. All right, I'm watching.
We're playing.
I'm watching Huskers. Wait. They get removed? They're still in that game. What? They quit? Oh, why is he not in? Did they quit the tourney? What the shit? The Twitch Rivals thing isn't back up. Are they not in the tourney? Are they just playing a random game? They're in Plunder. I didn't notice that. They are in Plunder right now. Apparently there may have been a hacker in a lobby. What the fuck? There's apparently, possibly, a hacker in. I don't know what is this stuff about. I'm gonna look up Teep's Twitter. I think there's some. Did really? Who cheated? Okay, so we have a clip. This is the team that beat Isaac.
Oh, they're all in here.
Oh my god, there's a riot shield. Another one? What in the fuck is that?
Is that supposed to be sus? I mean, it kind of does look sus, but like.
Oh my god, there's a riot shield. Another one?
Is that supposed to? Is that guaranteed cheating? I mean, I don't know. It's
They're all in here.
not from the game.
Oh my god, there's a riot shield.
What is Joe posting this for?
Another one? What in the fuck is that?
Okay.
That he doesn't think, sorry. You see how his auto-aim fucks when the guy jumps out of the window? Are you ready? That guy jumps out the window. Now watch this. Watch his aim. Lock onto the guy. That he doesn't think, sorry. You see how his auto-aim fucks when the guy jumps out of the window? Are you ready? That guy jumps out the window. Now watch this. Watch his aim. Lock onto the guy. By accident, because the riot shield isn't giving fuck all.
Yeah, that's hella sus. That is exceptionally
This is
sus.
what we get sent 24/7. All this shit.
Interesting. This is the original clip here. I want to go back and watch the guy jump out of the window.
Oh, they're all in here.
Oh my god, there's a riot shield?
Huh. Interesting. I'm just gonna look at my Twitter feed. I want to see what's going on here. Aimbotting in a 250k tournament. 2 jailbreaks in 3 games. Cheating in the tournament. First gulag of rivals was up against a kid with a aimbot. Holy shit. Good lord. So I guess that's what they're doing. They're figuring out the fucking cheating situation. This could be a long one. Unfortunate. Hey. That art is war following me. Give me a sub here on YouTube. I'd love to see it. I need to see if maybe I just order food, because I don't think I'm getting to take a break after this fucking tournament situation. Ooh. Hellington class. Interesting. Let's see if this is any good. I see it might be a decent... Oh, that ADS is fast. And the bullet velocity is good on it when you get the Cold War attachments on it. The right one, the barrel and the wrap suppressor is good. It's a good fucking loadout. They show the loadout, or does he just go into a banger gameplay? Yeah, it's just Dakota doing a banger gameplay. Definitely worth a watch sometime. I'll throw it on my watch later. Highly recommend. He is a great streamer. A lot of fun. Good lord. Cheating in a $250,000 tournament. Literally cheating in a $250,000 tournament.
You guys in here with me?
Apparently Chili Bean is sus.
Go pee and wash my hands, BRB. Yep. BRB dogs.
Wash your hand. What the?
Yeah, I like... What? It's so fucking chalked. No wonder team had a problem. They literally got aimbotted in their first fight and gulag. Ugh, Tingy. Ugh. Man, Twitch chat. Absolutely absurd. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to see about ordering food because I am not able to get. I don't want pizza. I think China Bistro delivers to me. Trying to figure out food that I can get delivered without it costing me a fortune. Guess I could pick something up, but I really don't want to be away for long. Like to keep it running. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Fucking cheating in a 250k Warzone tournament hosted by Twitch. No fucking anti-cheat. They have to like try to make a legitimate like judgment. Like, do they continue with the last game and then just remove the people? Do they replay all the games? Do they give points to people killed by them? There's a domino effect there that if you just give points to like one team that got killed by them, like, you know, maybe you have to take points away from another team that would have died if they didn't kill another team, XYZ. There's so many factors. It's outrageous. Good lord. That is so insane. Like, fucking cheating in a 250k tourney. I think I will probably take a break here because I don't think I can get anything I want delivered. Yeah. Alright, well, we're calling this a break because Rivals is fucked. I will be on maybe for the last game, theoretically, possibly, I don't know. After I've eaten, and I'll get on. We shall see. But who knows? Yeah, I will definitely be on later for gameplay, though. I mean, assuming I don't have like a hard energy crash here in the next 30 minutes to an hour, but I should be on for gameplay in a little while. Squads, most likely. Should be able to get a good team rolling. I will see you all around.